Greetings and salutations! I'm Zook, your lovable Dungeon Master, along with Dave, Tia, and Kai, and we're bringing you a Geekz Anonymous session of Dungeons and Dragons.
Where does our rant list? He calls himself lovable.
In this episode of The Overdark, we last left off that they had ventured down into the Underdark, and they have uncovered basically a dastardly plan to bring the creatures of the Underdark into the surface world. And they went down, they faced off some Underdark dwelling creatures, including intellect devourers, grells, drows. They fought many different creatures, even encountering doppelgangers and such along the way. They were able to infiltrate the Mind Flayer or Illithid area and defeat a weakened Elder Brain. However, they quickly found out that their plan, their ritual, had already succeeded because of a passageway that led them into Limbo, and because time is mutable in Limbo, 4 months have already gone by. So they were
an asshole.
They were roughly 2 or 3 weeks late, and the ritual had already completed. They had since then inquired the help of Ornan the Red, who is your character's uncle, and have teleported back to the surface just to reveal that the sun has been replaced with this greenish ball of fire, basically. Thank you for the subscribe. I appreciate that, Fox.
Oh, right, you guys can get subscriptions.
Yeah, we can get subscriptions now. And that is basically where we left off. Aziraphale had fallen during the fight with the Elder Brain, having a Mind Flayer literally rip out the brain and eat it in the middle of combat.
And then he got fried by a lightning bolt.
I have a very angry dwarf looking at me right now. But they were able to start the ritual, which succeeded.
No.
And that is basically where we left off. So we're going to start off with a few announcements. Last stream, when we were doing our Final Fantasy streamanigans, we hit 50 followers, and we unlocked affiliate status. So if you look right here, there is a new bits shot glass thing. So we can accept bits. And Oscar, I'm going to throw you in the bits pretty soon.
What do the bits do? I know nothing of this.
Bits are basically a form of currency on Twitch that allows you to, you can go to the site, you can pay for bits, and you can donate them to your favorite streams.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can watch ads and get bits.
You can actually watch ads to actually get bits for free if you want to do it that way. It's a lot more secure. It protects the streamers from chargebacks because it
also protects the people donating them.
It's just an all-around better way of doing it. So if you look at the donation stuff right over here, all of that is you're way off. We translated a lot of those services
it's
to.
Up from you.
We translated a lot of those services to bits, except for ones that because of the terms and agreements
your hand was showing in mine.
have to be through monetary. Just read it and donate if you want to. But it really helps out our channel, so.
And I'm still ready to do that asshole to donate the first bit.
Go for it. I don't care.
I don't think I actually have any right now, though.
We have a new goal as well to. For bits, we have to get at least $100 worth of bits, which is 10,000 bits, in order to actually get any sort of monetary value from this.
Yeah, every bit's a penny.
But thank you all who made that successful, who helped us become a Twitch affiliate. We really appreciate the support.
If I remember correctly, the subscribers also go through the same thing that the bits go through for that $100.
Yeah. I love how you just kind of given up on having us recap the last episode.
Yeah, well, because you guys remember bits and pieces, but they're not in order.
No. No.
So.
No.
That's okay. Okay, let me put it on the actual correct soundtrack. I swear I have my shit together today, guys.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
What I was saying was good choice.
Yeah, good choice in resurrecting her ram, or I would have not woken up. Okay, but to be fair, that was a die roll. That
Yeah,
was a
I
die
know.
roll. It had
I
a
know.
5%. It had a what was that? A 20% chance? No. It had a little bit more than a 20% chance. Oh, hey, we have donations
Already?
From a dancing
Wow.
from a dancing fool.
Yay.
Thank
I had
you.
bits.
Well, thank you. I appreciate your
What was that?
support.
I had bits.
Oh, okay, so that's you.
Okay, so we left off. You guys are in a. You're in the campsite with Ornan, as well as Hilda with the dragonborn dwarven prince. Xerophil is now been resurrected at this point,
My baby.
and there are several other refugees that managed to get out safely out of Arthur Dream. We'll say that you guys probably collapsed after the ritual just from sheer exhaustion, and a full rest has gone by. You have all of your HP, all of your spells back, and you are awoken.
Time to rain hellfire on everything.
You can smell the smell of fire
I like to light things on fire.
in the area with a bonfire
With light?
going on.
Yeah, you can do that.
And that's plasma.
You wake up. This encampment is not a very well placed one. It looks like they have just set up where they haven't been discovered yet. There are several makeshift racks of like jerky and meat and whatnot that they're keeping, and they're ready to basically pick up and go if they need to. At that point, what are you guys doing?
Well,
So I'm assuming at this point everything's gone to shit.
Everything, it looks pretty shitty up here. Yep. The green light from Lagaire is pretty much causing this permanent overshade where it doesn't actually get to day and it doesn't actually get to night.
So
You're
it's
actually
twilight.
really comfortable in this
yeah,
in this lighting.
Neek's comfortable and has no idea why everybody looks so upset.
I mean, granted, I'm probably not doing too badly because
Say,
mountain
Yeah, dwarf, right?
most of our races don't have much trouble with twilight.
Kobolds specifically are sensitive to sunlight, so
Right. They have
Yes,
they
you're very
actually have a
comfortable.
vulnerability to it.
Yep.
Because that's why she has the goggles. She actually has sunglasses,
Oh,
lenses.
the blackout lenses.
Yeah. Okay, so you wake up. What do you do?
I look for eggs.
There are no eggs in sight, except for ones that you already had on you, which I believe we said that you ate all of them already. So you are out of eggs.
There's a sad kobold.
There is a sad kobold.
Well, if they've set up camp here. Obviously, the city's fallen.
You see Hilda is taking a big piece of what looks like jerky of some sort, maybe deer or whatever animal they can find, and she is very evenly taking pieces out and handing them out to her soldiers one by one. She's being very careful
Full on
so
ration.
everyone has a very equal piece of the ration, and then she takes the rest and she puts it into a box and locks that
How much
box.
food do I actually have? I don't remember how much food I actually bought. Give me a second. Oh my god, I still have all that. I forgot we still had all that. The dragon meat.
Oh yeah,
The purified dragon meat.
that's true. You guys purified some of the green dragon meat after you killed it.
We-
They don't remember that.
pounds
Huh?
of green dragon meat.
How much was it?
82 pounds.
Nice.
We'll say over the adventure, because you guys spent a good 2 months. We'll say
We had a month's worth of trail rations.
I'll say about maybe 10 pounds. So we'll say you have like 72 pounds left.
Okay, I'll note that down.
Tika
think
has
that's- I
arrived.
think that's
Hi,
fair.
Tika.
Yay, Tika.
We can accept bits now, so you can like circumvent that problem that you always have with donations and get bits instead and get rewards that way.
Yes, non-like emotes.
Yes. The deck of many things, just FYI, because I know you're a bastard who tries to do that, is 2,500 bits, which is the equivalent of $25. So.
Well, total like 30 because they do tax it.
Oh yeah, whatever. But,
Twitch wants their percentage.
oh, they always do.
Don't be a butthead.
We got a K in all caps. I'm a little concerned.
Oh no. So let's take this right here and fill it up. All right, guys.
Oh right, that actually threw bits into that, didn't it?
Oh yeah, absolutely did.
Damn, I should have
Okay,
done all
so we're
one
safe
bits.
this week. Money's a little tight.
Okay, so what do you guys do? It is very gloom. There's a small mist, that morning sort of, mist and fog throughout the area. You notice that this forest that normally is very alive and very lush and beautiful greens. A lot of the leaves have begun to fall off of
Starting
it,
to wither.
and it's just not getting the nutrients from Palor, the actual sun, that it normally gets.
Time to go destroy some shit.
We're gonna have to shake a god in the dick.
Hilda will come over to all of you and hand you one piece of the ration each.
I stopped pulling out the mushroom people rations that we had. Because we had like another 2 weeks worth of that too.
Yeah, we did. We ate a lot of mushrooms.
Those are probably the biggest mushrooms I've ever seen.
They tried to kill us.
They were living beings.
Yep.
I'm not sure if they count as beings. More like animals.
Right.
I mean, they were the ones that tried to talk to us, but did we actually eat those or did we leave those ones behind?
Well,
I can't remember anymore.
You adventuring types, you strange bunch you are.
I mean, you get desperate enough down there, you'll eat anything.
That's true, I suppose.
Some of those rocks were looking tasty by the end there.
I'll stick with the jerky if you don't mind.
Fair enough.
Mushroom.
Now then, I can't exactly ask you to say or even help us, but what do you all plan on doing next?
Well, that needs dealing with. Just point up to where the sun used to be.
And how do you plan on doing that?
Somehow.
Well, we do have all those books from, the fortress.
Yeah.
Including that one that was, next to the altar. And probably had something to do with the bullshit that caused this.
Perhaps I can help. You
Yeah,
see,
that's what I was
over.
thinking, because...
And he actually already has bookmarks in the book he took while you were sleeping.
Well, because I handed him a bunch of them
and he
from the library at the end of last session.
I have roughly translated some of these, and I believe I have found a passage, basically a way of reversing what has happened.
you've got from Russian the dwarf.
He's been hanging out with dwarves. He picked up the accent.
It comes with territory. I am believing that there are 3 components that we need in order to succeed at this ritual.
As you check your notes.
The 3 ingredients. Goddamn. Russian.
Russian,
Das
let's
wird
go.
dann combat.
Comrade. Da, comrade, thank you. We need to find 3 items where the beauty lies, the dark secret of perfection, and the essence of cheating death.
Well, I think I know what the first one is. What, does nobody else know the saying about where beauty lies?
No.
The eye of a beholder.
Oh, fuck.
Of course.
I don't like that. Oh.
It's gonna be a bitch, but
I'm getting looks again.
Because I saw the thing that you painted.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. You douche.
I mean, the moment you said "I where beauty lies," I was like, fuck, beholder.
I painted the eyeballs.
I mean, to be fair, our party's decently equipped for Beholder because we don't have anyone who's strictly relying on magic.
I mean, I'm not strictly
You
relying
have a
on
big ass
magic.
hammer.
I'm not strictly relying on magic, but I'm pretty fucking
You're
relying
not a wizard.
on it. Fair.
And you can smack a bitch.
Also fair.
Do they die with stabbing?
Yes.
Okay.
You can stab them to death. That is the easy way to kill them. Well, that's really the only way to kill them.
You see Hilda kind of
What are you rolling for?
To see if other people figure out.
a beholder. That might explain what is going on in Martha Dream.
No.
People have not been acting like themselves. Some people have been acting as if almost possessed, revering this creature that has overtaken the city. No one has seen it.
We're gonna have to kill another false monarch.
I mean, it's sort of our bag at this point.
At least this one isn't, you know,
That's
somewhat
right.
good at their job. Because I mean, she may have been an evil queen dragon, but she was at least a decent ruler. Gotta give her that much.
Well,
Credit where it's due.
Well, because the city was our horde.
Again, credit where it's due.
That would explain the proximity problems we have had trying to get to the city as well.
I have nothing for you.
Anti-magic?
Kind of. Orden kind of points in a
Say it.
direction. Points in a direction, and you see what looks like statues of people. Some piles of dust.
Petrified, disintegrate. Oh, fuck.
There seems to be some sort of portal that opens up and shoots these beams at whoever trespasses whenever we try to go back to the city.
Shush.
Sneak.
I don't have anything. The only thing I have is a can. Here, you can slip the can.
So, where beauty lies, obviously, is an eye of beholder. And happenstance says there is a beholder nearby. It might not be a bad place to start. Orden speaks up, but that is a formidable foe.
Yeah, a bit. Anything that can disintegrate and petrify is kind of, dangerous.
The other two bother me though. The dark secret of perfection
Secret
and the essence of cheating death.
essence of cheating.
Yeah, they both hold shit.
Diamonds? No? No.
No, you might actually be onto something there.
Diamonds
The
are
components
used
were
in
used for
many-
resurrection spells.
Many different components, yeah.
But that could also technically apply to Dark Secret Beauty if it's a black diamond. Because diamonds are also called the secret of the earth.
I don't know that. How do you know that?
Because I was raised by a wizard.
Fair.
Was trained to be a wizard at one point. Had no talent for it.
You are Lucian's son. Daughter. Sorry,
You don't see that on me.
you're a little manly at times.
You hit with one polymorph spell.
So where do we begin?
Find the pretty rocks, I guess.
You have my existence. Hilda speaks up.
And my axe.
I wish I could help you, but I've got to protect the king.
That's fair.
He is my duty.
Let's see.
is just waiting to
So-
stab things.
The only one we have a definite lead on is the Beholder. And to be fair, taking the city back is probably a good idea, because that would give us a fortified position to defend and.
Okay. How are we gonna get in?
Would it be investigation or perception to find bird nests somewhere nearby?
A bird nest?
Yeah.
It'd be survival.
Okay, that's still good.
Oh, I'm good at that.
With a 26, do I find bird nest?
Yes, you do.
Neeq's going to climb to look for eggs.
Okay, you
Neeq
find
gets bored with this
you
discussion.
find a bird's nest, and inside looks like two like hatchling birds. They look dead, but then you take a closer look, and they are moving. Their eyes are missing. There's void of any skin. They look like skeletal remains with loose bits of meat, but they're just kind of lying there.
Well, that's sad. And mildly horrifying.
They aren't eggs.
I mean, it's your point.
There is one more thing that we should tell you. Where is Neeq? She is going to need to hear this as well.
Hey, Neeq. Come back.
Looks up.
What?
Looks down at you guys.
Should a mortal being fall in the presence of the great sun, you will come back as the undead.
Okay.
I
Should be
think
fun.
that explains the birds.
Amongst other creatures, yes.
Okay, that's really not good.
No
Man,
way.
the gods of death must be pissed.
Neeq's gonna just like pick one of them up and like drop it in the middle of their little gathering.
You just drop an undead bird in the middle of the gathering.
Yeah.
You see the bird try to fly a little bit, and then just a slush of broken bones and flesh now. But it's still.
Oh, no, I don't like it.
Pull a torch out.
Boop,
Set it in the
smush.
campfire.
It catches. It's done. It stops moving.
I don't
Pull the
like
torch
that.
out. Dead thing should stay dead.
Dead things should stay dead.
Never liked necromancy.
They should.
What?
Tybola.
Yes.
When do you want to head out?
Well,
We took a nap. The first restful nap in like a month and a half, maybe 2 or 3. Who knows?
I mean, yeah, after the first couple times that giant gorilla decided to, screw with our heads, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So then we are agreed
Yeah.
that we are headed to Bartha Dream.
And it's the only lead we have. And
Might as well, might as well.
Okay.
worst thing that happens is we all die.
And then come back as zombies.
Let's make it so that does not happen, huh?
Preferably. Yeah.
Alright. Alright, well, I wish you all good luck. May Fortubo bless you, as well as the Forged God Moradin, even though their presences have been far
I
lately.
think that's true of most of the gods right now.
Well,
Time to rain hellfire on everything.
okay.
Good luck.
I didn't think Hellfire was your specialty, but
Orden walks over to Hilda, places, kind of scooches down a little bit, places his hand on Hilda's shoulder, and they nod at each other. And Hilda goes over and starts tending to the child.
Oscar, your meat butt.
Okay. You guys start heading in the direction of Bartha Dream.
might as well.
Okay.
How the hell are we gonna get in?
I mean sneaky.
Okay, so
I'm not good at that.
Sneak is a sneak.
Neeq is a sneak.
Sneaky neat.
Sneaky.
I mean, I'll be good at it up until we get into the fortress.
I'm not at all. I mean, I'm better at being sneaky than I am at, say, charming someone to my side. However,
I have a plus 15 to my stealth right now.
You're also a rogue.
Uh-huh.
I get +2.
And we're back. Welcome back. The dog has been taken out, and we should be able to continue now.
Without being harassed.
Without
or
being
why not?
harassed by the barking dog. No problem, system. Okay, so our intrepid heroes have headed out towards Barth the Dream. You see it in the distance. It's probably only maybe a couple miles away. You have headed out with Aziraphale, Ornan, and the three of you, and are continuing on. Now I'm going to have everyone roll a die 20. No modifiers, just tell me what you roll.
I got a 6.
10.
13.
Yay.
Dave, roll
Well,
me a die
shit. 0. 10.
10.
0.
0.
0.
Well, it is a 0 on the die.
No, it's not a rock star. It's called rain.
Yes.
Rain. Total body fuel.
It's actually pretty tasty.
I believe it's actually made by Monster.
Dave,
I
so
think that's what it was.
the
What kind of saving throw do I need to make?
Liquid cotton
the
candy.
5 of you are traveling, and you're all minding your own business. It's very, very quiet. And you're passing statues of rocks and
Oh,
piles of just ash, and some people just corpses all over this battlefield. As soon as you get within like a mile or so radius from the entrance of Barth the Dream, at which point you see this distortment in space, and then an eye, a spectral eye, opens up. And you see it begin to glow, this blackish energy as it blasts towards you.
Bitch,
Make a
don't you-
dexterity saving throw.
Just kite one? Nat 20!
34!
34?
That was the moment I needed that. It was almost a nat 1 if it hadn't bounced off the side of the,
Okay. You basically dart out of the way. You just dive out of the way as you see it. And it leaves this giant crater where you once stood. And you hear this billowing kind of fade in the distance.
Well,
That
that's
is exactly what
unfriendly.
we were worried about. We have lost many a troop that way.
Don't be a bitch, beholder. Don't do it.
And you continued walking.
Wow.
Yep. Gotta keep on our toes then.
Might I am being suggestion of approaching quietly from here on?
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Time for sneaking.
Sneak.
Does this qualify as a natural trait?
This,
Alright.
yes, this is natural terrain
Oh,
right now.
good.
Yes,
Okay.
Can I have
it's natural
advantage?
terrain.
I just.
You being a wood elf.
Well, I mean. Yay! 20!
Okay.
So I have a 33.
Are you
I
activating
might
anything else?
I might actually beat Neeq.
You do, because I only rolled a natural 12, so I have a 27.
only a 27.
I am not sneaky.
Do you
I
guys
wanna-
have anything else that you could?
I
maybe-
could activate this.
Okay.
Fuck it, I will. I actually passed without trace.
Pass without trace.
So
So
we get
everyone
+10.
adds +10 to that roll.
What does a 17 do me then?
A 17.
Better
is
than a
what you
7.
rolled?
No!
Or
No! With the +10.
with the +10.
Better than
Okay.
a 7.
Orden goes like this and trails an arcane gesture in the air as he turns invisible, and he gets because of your roll. Let's see, so 13, 14, 15. 15 becomes 25, a 35 with all the enchantments and bonuses. So
How am I more stealthy than the invisible guy? I'm 43 right now.
Cause he big. All right, so 17 is the lowest roll. Okay. You keep walking. What did everybody else roll?
Okay, so I was at 27 before passing that trace at 37.
Okay.
I'm also sneakier than the invisible
43.
guy.
43. Okay, so
As the fire rogue just
everyone make a die 20 roll at the advantage, except for Rada. You have just a die 20 roll.
At least I'm not at the disadvantage.
Yes.
Actually,
I got an at 20 on
A nat 20. Okay.
so you are not detected.
Sneak
I got a
has
17.
become so sneak.
This is just a natural,
So what is it?
a natural roll.
Just
Just straight
okay.
roll.
So 12.
A 12. Okay. So the
Makes
rest,
sense.
the rest of your journey seems to be uneventful. And then you see the big old gates of Arthur Dream, and then you see
You can try- well,
4
just track
guards,
themselves.
2 on either side of the gates, on top of the walls. They're patrolling with their rifles over their shoulders, and I'll allow everyone to make an insight check if they would like.
This is my rifle. This is my gun. This is for fighting. This is for fun.
33.
6.
Nice.
So what is it? Perception?
It's an insight check.
Insight. What is
Because off
insight?
wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay. So, I mean, that's still just 17. But
17's not bad. Okay.
You got better than
23?
6.
Okay.
I did.
I am good at the insight.
You're used to this. Dwarves on top of the wall of Arthur Dream. Nothing out of the norm. Both of you, though, you see, if you look up, they seem to almost just be glazed over looks.
You're drunk.
And then they have to make a perception check. And none of them see you coming. But they all look just glazed over.
Well, now I've got a new song
and
stuck in my
patrol
head.
back and forth.
I'm not gonna play Persona 5 music's great.
Okay, what do you guys do?
Well, we have to figure out how to get in.
Is a gate. How do we open the gate?
Usually from the inside.
There's a big old crank.
How high is this wall?
Too high.
Too high. It's very tall.
How thick is it?
Probably about a foot thick.
I can get us through.
It is made out of stone. It is made out of stone.
I can get
What are
us
you
through.
planning on using?
Doesn't your staff also
I-
have another spell? That
No,
could be
I have
useful?
pass wall
Pass wall. Okay.
because it lets it up to 4 feet, up to 5 feet thick.
That is very true. Yeah. So how are you using this? Because that is important. Where, how, when?
I have to check something about pass wall real quick.
Well, I mean, we're not going to want to go near the gate.
Yes.
That's not bright.
Okay.
That's not very bright at all. And Rada's not stupid. She's not
Not usually.
exceptionally brilliant, but she's not
But
stupid.
she's not stupid.
This is why everybody but Neeq
Oh.
comes up with the plans.
That's interesting.
Can I use some sort of knowledge roll about the city itself
Just trying to figure out
to
the
try and figure out the best
mostly
place?
abandoned area to.
I'll give you history. Because it's your hometown, I will give you the advantage.
Okay.
History at the advantage.
So that's just an int, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And something to note: when pass wall ends, it seals up the passage behind it.
Yep.
Okay. So 18.
18. Okay.
Oh wait,
Are you trying this?
if it's just oh wait, no, it's not a straight intelligence roll. So never
Nope.
mind. Ignore me.
So the way that Barthor Dream is built is that it's got a big old moat with a chasm that goes like 100 feet down and a bridge that goes over. So you're gonna have to cross the bridge and then go on the outskirts of the city, and probably the weakest point would be where the waterworks and stuff come out. So you could find a weak point there where not a whole lot of traffic would be to be able to pass right through it. Or you could do it in a few other spots.
How far wide is the moat?
The moat is about 25 feet wide, and there's about from where the cliff is to where the actual walls of Bartha Dream is. Those would be about like a 5 to 10 feet width, depending on where you are around it. They basically mined down,
Yeah,
And
probably
then
stuff around
use-
the gate is probably the thickest.
and they use that as a way to protect the city.
So I think I know what Tia's plan is. I think. If I remember her spells correctly.
While you are devising this plan, I'm going to have everyone make another die 20 roll. If you guys are at the at the advantage, you are at the regular roll.
Got 10.
11.
11, you're good.
I didn't get below a 10.
It's just a straight up roll.
Yeah, just a straight up roll.
4.
4. What did you get?
10.
10. Okay. Is it 10 or lower, or just 10? Roll of a 10 or lower. Okay, so Dave and Tia, both of you roll a die 10 for me.
I would have had to make a roll.
A die
earlier
10?
than
6.
Oh, did you hit just 10?
that. The first time we did it, yeah.
Okay, so make a roll now.
5.
5?
A D10?
Yes. Oh, hello.
2.
Oh.
So you got a 2?
Yep.
Okay, roll a. So you see a temporal shift in front of all of you this time, and then that eye glows in front of you with a ray of energy around you. In front of you, you see this purplish sort of ray that turns into this numbing gray as it beams at you. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
All of us are just neat.
Nope, just you all roll something different.
Just as the eye opens up, just. Fuck you.
What'd you get?
7.
So basically, you look up, you see that gray beam just get into your body, and you just freeze in place. You're not turned to stone, but you're just. For the next minute, you are paralyzed. What did you roll?
I got a 6.
You got a 6. Oh no. Okay, you see this sparkly purplish ray
Oh no.
basically blast into you and engulf your entire body. Make a strength saving throw.
Come on, baby. 20 total.
That's good. You feel yourself be
I-
lifted up into the air 10 feet, and then you're like, no! And you just you put all of your strength into it and jump out of the force.
Was that the only thing
It was a telekinetic ray. It would have
200
thrown
feet up in
you
the
up
air.
to 30 feet in the air. You're right above a
Yeah.
fucking 100-foot chasm.
Yeah.
So what did you roll?
A 5.
5. Okay, yours is this bluish energy that comes shooting at you. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I'm good at those.
Thank God I'm proficient in strength.
17.
Okay, so as it blasts at you,
Is it a poison?
what's that?
Is it a poison?
No.
I'm not sure if dwarves have poison actually.
I don't know. I just figured I'd ask. Because
I-
if it's a poison, then I have advantage over stuff because I'm a dwarf.
So that bluish energy turns this blackish sort of blue color as it blasts into you, and you feel your bones and muscle and just strength be sapped out of it as it blasts you with a necrotic blast. Oh, that's a lot of 6s.
Please don't. Am I already down? Please tell me no.
29 divided by 2 because you did save. So that would be a 14. You take 14 necrotic damage. Not too bad. Ow. Okay. And you hear that.
Ow!
You're a dick.
It needs to stop for a minute.
But other than that, nothing else happens.
Okay.
You're left
So-
alone.
So how far from the cliff face to?
To the wall. Because you've got you've got where you are.
Yeah.
Then you've got a single bridge where the gate is.
Yeah.
And then the walls of Bartha Dream.
Okay.
And there is a chasm that goes about 100 feet down.
Okay, goes about 100 feet down. How far across?
It's about a 25-foot bridge. and there's about 5 feet from the wall to where the actual ground is. So you can go all the way around the wall.
Makes sense for me.
I'm trying to find a way to get across the chasm that's not going across that bridge is what I'm trying to do.
Gotcha.
Because we're less likely to be detected if we can manage that.
Yes.
But unfortunately, a stone shape wouldn't work for that. Because once we get to the wall, I can get through it.
The answer might be closer than you think.
Yeah, that doesn't have to get ordered over though.
Okay, so
Then again, you can probably just jump it.
My baby!
Aziraphale
The baby is a
will
baby!
shrink, and he will concentrate on that for a minute, so he expends 1 charge of the transmutation stone.
Pick up Neeq.
And the 4 of you go
But
onto
Nico-
the carpet. You
Keep going.
don't know where Orden is right now, so because he is invisible.
I can assume he can get across. He's a wizard. A sorcerer.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I'm a what? No, Hagrid, I'm just Harry.
You're a Harry wizard.
No, just Harry. You're a wizard.
Okay. So you get on top of the carpet, and you say its magic word, which is
Fly.
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 Can't believe me that it's fucking command word.
And you.
This is why you don't leave me in charge of fucking anything.
Hey, it works.
Don't leave me in charge of anything.
What I find funny is that you guys forgot.
Yes.
What actually needed.
I never knew it.
To be fair, we also forgot we had the fucking thing for like
You guys
2 or
keep
3
forgetting
sessions.
you have it. So
Yeah.
you fly across the chasm safely. What do you guys do?
So you said I have a good idea of the best place to.
Yeah, somewhere in between the gate and where the sewage is drained
Okay.
would be a good place
Okay.
that might be undetected.
So I'm gonna scooch along the edge.
Okay. So fly over to the edge.
Because more than likely, there's actually things that have to detect things flying over the wall.
It
These
would
are
be
dwarves.
technically easier to detect you,
Yep.
but you guys are pretty stealthy right now. So
Being sneaky.
I'm stealthy right now, really.
I mean, the dwarf didn't know
17
you.
17 is not bad. The guards rolled shit.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Okay.
And to be fair, for someone in, what is it, like, breastplate,
mm,
that's really fucking stealthy.
Yeah. I mean, we can give it a try if we wanted to. Save me a level 5 spell.
that
Yeah,
is very
actually.
true.
Wait,
That
doesn't
could be. You
your
could
staff-
save that for an escape spell.
My staff does not have password.
No, it has wall of thorns.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, actually, why don't we just fly over?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's try to just fly over.
You get flying over. Who is in control of the? You are. So you have the best Arcana.
Because I'm the only one trained in
All
Arcana.
right. So, since you're piloting it, I am going to have you make another stealth roll,
You
This
can
does
do
not
it.
qualify as natural training anymore, so...
and you are concentrating on the carpet right now, so you lose passive without a trace.
Well, that only prevented me from being followed.
What's that?
Oh yeah, I lose the
That
stealth bonus.
gives you a +10 to stealth. So you don't have the +10 to stealth from passive without a trace because you are concentrating on the carpet.
You have luck now, though. Don't you?
No?
I
No,
thought you
he
had.
didn't take it.
I thought
She
you
has
took
it.
lucky.
No, I have Wood Elf Magic. That's how I had this spell.
Oh
Right.
right.
That's a 7.
Okay, so
Get a nat 1. That'd be great. Get a nat 1. That would be really great. That's so many.
Well, multiple guards.
Yeah, I know.
Well, time to do some fancy flying.
Frick.
okay, so you are flying along, and that's when I'm going to have everyone make another roll for just a straight up die 20,
12!
18.
18.
14.
Okay, so you are, and nothing seems to happen, and then you hear.
Fuck.
As 4 shots are shot at you.
Fail.
What is everyone's AC?
17.
17.
18.
They all miss. So,
Oh shit!
and you fly around one of the buildings and you land on top of it. And you hear a ding ding, ding ding, ding ding.
Well,
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so you are pretty sure they're aware of your presence now.
Well,
So,
We
what are
tried
you
to be
doing? You're on
sneaky.
top of one of the buildings, probably a 2-story, maybe like an inn or something. You're not sure if they know where you landed, but they're definitely aware that you're in the city at this point.
yeah.
okay. How far away are we from where we need to be?
Well, my best guess is, from what little I know about beholders, they're arrogant bastards. They want the biggest house.
Yeah.
Probably the palace.
So the pretty mithril place.
Yes.
More than likely,
Okay.
from what little I know about it.
You hear from below, "That is probably the inn! Check the inn!" And you hear them start to go to the building you're at. But then, about 30 feet in the other direction, you hear a as a large explosion goes off.
God, I love
They
how
go,
these sorcerers
"That
talk.
way!" And they go that way.
Thank you, Orton.
Maybe you don't go Orton. You have a pyromancer. You.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Into the palace.
Okay. Stealth rolls again.
Fuck my life. Fuck my life. I'm not good at these.
Into pieces.
That's better.
34.
34,
14.
14.
So,
Wait, no, because we still get pressed without trace. So
Do you recast it?
no, it lasts for hours.
Right, but you interrupted it to cast the.
So you
It's
would
not a
have to-
concentration.
Pass without trace isn't concentration?
Nope.
there's no C on there?
Oh no, there is.
Oh, yeah, okay, I was gonna say, what? So, you did have to stop the spell and you'd have to reapply it. Do you have the ability to do so?
Not without one.
Okay.
Right?
So, you have a 14
Actually,
as the
hang on.
lowest roll.
What else magic can here? Which one you can actually redeem that spell? I don't think I can get it back yet, but I want to just double check how I get it back.
It might be a short rest.
I think it's
Or a long
it's
rest.
either a rest or a short, yeah. I think it's a long rest that you get
Long
back.
rest.
Yeah. Okay. So, you're still pretty stealthy. A 14 is nothing to be scoffed at. So you begin to travel down the second story of the
It's
inn.
the 7 we're worried about.
And, oh, you rolled a 7? Okay. And you're going in. And
I'm not stealthy.
you go down to the tavern. And you see there are a few patrons there. There's no music playing. You see that the people are in the tavern. There's probably about 12 or 14 people. And they're all eating this bowl of this green slop. And they're just looking like this, just staring off blankly. And you see the innkeeper, is repeating this. And I'm going to have everyone roll an insight check.
You know, this D20 is getting retired for the night. Fuck you, D20. Fuck you, roll.
I got a 6 again. This is dwarf.
I got an 11
An 11?
after adjustment.
Alright.
I'm getting another D20 out though. Fuck that one, it screwed me for the last time tonight.
18?
18? Okay. So, you're the one who notices it. Everyone else looks like they have glazed over looks, and the innkeeper, is eating and then sees you. He's faking. And he's just eating. And he's, looking up at you. But he's ignoring your presence.
Can I find a bowl of stuff and sit down and eat as well?
Absolutely.
Eat.
You see there is a large pot which people are lining up. They're grabbing a bowl, they're plopping it in, and walking over to the table. So are you going to try to basically act like you're possessed.
Yeah.
Okay. Make a deception roll.
Which is
Charisma.
It is
Oh,
charisma based. Yes.
fuck my
It is
life.
charisma based.
well, good. No idea.
Just been an honor.
An unnatural one.
A
Because my
modifier
my charisma modifier is -1.
So you walk over.
I think
And-
you need the lucky feet.
You grab one
Hello,
of the
fellow
bowls.
possessed people.
You,
People possessed.
you grab one of the bowls
Possessed people.
and you pick it up, and then you just kind of like look over, and your elbow bumps into the stack of bowls, and just and you're just like, and then you just look up, and all of them just look over to you. And they just stare, and they take a bite, all staring at you.
Here, grab a spoon. Take a bite from the.
As you see the innkeeper just take a key, and he very nonchalantly places it on the on the bar,
on the counter.
on the counter. He just places down a key and just keeps eating. They're all staring at you.
Neeq will
At
take
me?
it.
At you.
At
And
me.
Neeq needs
Neek-
something.
Neek can be sneaky.
Neek can be Neeky.
You can be Neeky and take
I'm
it.
gonna have you make a die 20 roll,
Shit.
unmodified.
Shit. Oh, fuck my life.
Fuck my
No,
life.
watch
do
me in
this
that 20.
Well, I'm switching up which die I'm using, so.
Like I said, watch me in that 20.
No, just a 13.
13. Okay, nothing happens.
Okay.
And they all continue eating. And they stop looking at you. You
think
walk
both
over. The
do.
distraction is going to give you a sleight of hand check at the advantage.
I think the beholder's too amused going, what? Did they really?
16.
16, no problem.
Are
Grab
they
the
really
key.
that dumb?
I'm not. You know what? I'm not gonna question it.
Refuge of Audacity.
Yes, a key. What does it do?
So you did see him place that on there, and then you just see him kind of
Head
gestures
over the
to-
direction that he gestures.
gestures to a passageway that leads to the basement, and he keeps eating the slop. Okay.
There's the vegetable. I'm just shuffling over.
Grab shovel.
A few people that are possessed actually stand up, and they grab a hold of some of the of a bowl that's on the ground, and they just walk to the pot, plop. And they begin eating it.
Sorry, break out, Rada. Sorry, break out.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so Rada, are you gonna try to stealth your way to the to lose sight of them?
I'm not sure.
Or how are you wanting to
Do it,
proceed?
do it, do it.
Because on one hand, they can slip out to the basement by themselves unhindered. If you try to go there, you're going to be at a disadvantage to do a stealth. Or you can just walk on outside. Or you can go somewhere else and do whatever you want. So, but if you do try to go where they're going, it's going to be a stealth roll at the disadvantage.
I'm going to sit across from the innkeeper because I'm assuming the innkeeper's at the bar.
Okay.
And
Alright.
grab a bowl.
You just... What are you doing here?
Fixing things? Maybe.
Look, if Thraxus finds you, he will kill you.
I figure if Rada waits long enough and continues pretending.
Alright, so, a couple of the dwarves that were eating the slop stand up, and they begin walking out of the inn at this point. They close the door behind. Alright. On my mark, You make a beeline for that basement. You get yourself the hell out of here. There is a passageway through my wine cellar that leads to the center of town. It will get you at least that far.
Okay.
Good luck. You see him stand up. Oi! Get the hell out of me bars, you fucking animals! And you see him take out a blunderbuss, and he just...
And Rada's gonna like
and
make a beeline.
they
for
all
the-
stand up and they just grab a hold of him. You see them all just punching the innkeeper unconscious.
This sacrifice will be remembered.
Yep.
Now you may make a stealth roll at the advantage.
They're too distracted by the gunshot.
I'm so concerned. Okay, at the advantage. Okay, so that's a 20.
And I'm gonna roll for the crowd. Okay. What'd you get?
Oh, I got 20.
20. They got a modified 18.
Ah.
So
They're too busy fighting.
they're all pummeling the hell out of the innkeeper, and they say, "Ah, you fuckers! Oh, fucker!" You get to the basement right as you hear that. You're able to open the door, and you see the rest of them on the other side.
How was their gunshot?
The barkeep bought me time.
So, what I'm hearing of this is kill this beholder with extreme prejudice.
Okay. You get to the wine cellar. You see several casks of wine. There's a nice thick layer of dust. Like none of these wines have been touched in probably months because the town has been under this diet of gruel and maybe water. You're not really sure. It might just be the gruel as both of their, hydration and nutrients. So
Rada?
There's a passageway that gets us to the center of the city.
Rada. Dwarven spirits are highly flammable, right? I have empty bottles in racks.
you see large kegs of presumably ale or mead or something like that. However, it is an enclosed basement, so you're not exactly sure where the passage is.
Well, I want to make us some Molotovs.
Neeq will try to find.
Well, Neeq looks for the that survival check to make those.
Survival check for what?
To make Molotovs.
That would be I would say that would be an int, just straight up int. Or you know what? I'll give you a medicine if any of you have medicine.
Same
I
check.
do!
Yeah, so you can make a Molotov with basic
I
medicine.
do.
Okay.
I'm trained in medicine.
I will
Investigation to
assist.
find-
Because that means I get a
that's
plus
an 8.
Sure. Yep.
Go for it.
So I get plus 6 to that instead
Okay.
of my minus 2.
27!
Oh, shit.
Okay.
And I had 8 empty bottles, so.
Okay, you are able to make 7 Molotov cocktails, which will basically work as an acid flask.
With fire damage.
A little extra oomph though. So the center point will be the die 6, and the splash radius will all have half damage instead of just 1 point.
And probably light things on fire.
Yes, and light things on fire. What did you get for your investigation?
17.
17. So you're going through and you're looking around, and you remember getting around in Bartha Dream beforehand, because you were a thief in this area. You were an
Yes.
urchin, and you got around, and you remember this inn. You remember exactly where this entrance is. There is one keg, and you kind of knock on it, and it is hollow. And then you turn it, instead of the way you normally would turn it, you pull it up and turn it the opposite direction. As you see the keg itself open up, and there is a passageway. And you all
Neeq
see
will lead
this.
the way.
Passage time.
Oh, that's
Small.
right.
Feed in the Molotovs. You have a bunch of Molotovs in your possession now. Yes.
We should lock the door behind us first.
The door that you guys came. Okay.
Yes.
Yep. And you do so. Okay.
That's right. In the city, it takes me half as long to get anywhere where I know where I'm going.
That is very true. Yes.
So
your
Neeq
urchin
can-
background.
Yes, Neeq can get us to the palace real fast.
Okay. That's good. That's good.
Okay.
That's
And
good.
probably by a path that most guards wouldn't be patrolling.
So you were traveling in this probably 10-foot tunnel that looks like it was probably hand dug out by dwarves. At which point everyone has to make another die 20 roll unmodified.
15.
That's a 6.
6.
I'm assuming a D10?
Roll a d10.
That's cocked. Another 10. If I remember correctly, it was the dexterity
I
save.
also rolled a 6 and then another 6.
And then another 6. Okay.
Well,
What did you roll?
a 15.
15. Okay, so you're all set. So, yes, you're going to have to make a dexterity saving throw.
21.
So you see that blackish ray again just blast at you right over your head and blows a nice big 10-foot hole in the side of the tunnel. You have to make a strength saving throw as you have this purplish beam surround you with this aura and lift you up off the ground.
Nobody tosses a dwarf.
What'd you get?
A 10.
Alright, so you're picked up and you're slammed against the side entrance where the hole was just created, and you take the full force of being traveled 30 feet without being traveled 30 feet. You take 15 points of damage as you're
15.
yes,
What was a dick?
yes. And then once again, you hear that thing.
I'm enjoying ripping your eye out, you son of a whore.
And you continue heading in that direction. Eventually, you get to what looks like a ladder leading up to a manhole.
Okay.
You know right where you are. You are in the center of town.
Yep. Nia knows where she's going now.
I have a sneaking suspicion that before we do that, I am gonna want to do a cure wounds on myself.
Okay.
Neeq will scramble up the ladder and very slowly, very carefully. Yep. Look around.
Peek your kobold head up. You look around, there's no one in sight.
Okay. Take a few seconds to orient herself and then plan the best way to get to the palace.
Okay. You're pretty sure you know a good route.
Okay.
So you climb up.
Yep.
So you climb up and you're in this alleyway of flanked by 3 buildings. So you have really good cover in this spot. Do all of you come up?
Follow the Neeq's lead.
So who helps Aziraphale?
Is Zerafel going to be
Aziraphale will be small. He's going to do 2 charges. That way he is small for 8 hours. So he only has 1 charge left. So yes, he will be small.
Put him on carpet and fly.
Okay. Yep. So fly and
I was gonna say.
he floats up. And there's just this air of death in this once beautiful city. You recall that moment as you look into the town square that was
I'm
full
offended.
of life. This
I don't even
place
live here, I'm
of
offended.
beauty, where you had the summer festival that was just full of life, and music, and sound is just dreary. There's this staleness to the air around you. Everything looks unkempt. There's trash strewn around everywhere, where people just kind of let it go. And then you step around the corner to see the center of town, and there are pikes with several corpses just hanging, just suspended by the pike alone.
Well,
And that's when you notice there's one, looks like an elf, wearing, basic leathers, has a bow on their back, long, billowing red hair. Then another, it's a dwarf with this amber sort of hair, with a maul kind of set against it. Then another one, it looks like a goat of some sorts, just kind of impaled. And then another one looks like a small child that has been painted red. I'm sorry, that has been painted green in like little patterns of scales.
It's mimicking us.
It's
As you see 4 people that have basically been put there to resemble the mighty rams. As a warning.
more carefully examined. Did they at least get the right kind of elf?
They did. Probably someone from Elandris.
Huh.
And the one that's a kobold is, much to your horror, a small little human child.
Something's gonna die, and
You
it's the
see
beholder.
a few people kind of just somber past, and they look like they're not looking at each other. They have no emotion on their faces. They're just heading to their destination and back.
When we find this creature,
Kill it with fire?
we rip its eyes out. We stuff it. And we hang it from the front gate.
Okay, well, sounds good to me.
You lead the way.
Neeq will lead the way.
Okay. I will give you all a stealth roll because she is leading you with her urchin background. You will all have the advantage on this roll.
Oh.
You hear another explosion in the distance.
Man, he's really going all out.
That would be a 19.
19,
Same, actually.
31.
31,
That one and a 16.
and a 19. So, is that modified 19?
Modified 19.
Modified 19, modified 19, and 31.
Uh-huh.
It's almost like she's a rogue.
Ouch. Holy shit.
Okay, so actually, Aziraphale gets a 16. Not too bad.
Not bad for a ram.
Aziraphale is the only one who has to roll.
He's a baby.
He succeeds, and he is not detected for this round.
Wow.
As you continue on, and you see the gates to the palace, and there are a good 10 riflemen outside, just standing as a blockade in front of the gates. You see the 2 coiling green dragons. Actually, I'm sorry. No, they've actually been taken out. They're no longer green. They're gold dragons that were put after you killed the green dragon. However, it looks like it's been defiled
Tarnished.
and just tarnished over time. But there are, like I said, just a bunch of riflemen in front of the gates, just standing guard. That same glazed over look. What do you guys do?
Just double check something very quick.
Decide while I change things.
'Cause I think I actually have something on my plate to do.
Can you guys take your figures? And the carpet, just in case you need it.
So actually, I think prestidigitation might come in handy too. Okay. Wait, I was hoping for.
Can I see the DM thingy real quick?
Sure.
Because
The
my
DM.
staff is in there.
Oh,
Oh, right.
yeah.
Yep.
I think I have it
I have it bookmarked.
bookmarked. Yep. Right there.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay. So Zay, to fill you in, a beholder has taken over the dwarven city.
They keep having monsters take over their leadership.
Yep.
The in case you missed last time, the ritual in the Underdark has succeeded, and the denizens of the Underdark have corrupted the surface, and it is now referred to as the Overdark. And beings from the Underdark have basically taken over. The green sun of Lagaire has blocked out the bright, brilliant sun of Pelor.
And we're gonna punch him in the dick with a ritual.
Yeah.
Hopefully. If we don't die here and turn into zombies.
I mean, the Beholder won't leave enough of us to be turned into zombies.
You
It'll
never know.
disintegrate us,
You never know.
turn us to stone, eat us.
Put us on the pikes. Good times.
I mean, putting the zombies on pikes would be kind of hilarious, actually. Reminds me of the old standard bearer for vampire kind of zombie units. Which they just had a zombie on a stick, just.
Okay.
God, I move my hands rather
So
low on top.
you are behind a building at this point, and you see the guards in front of the gates. What are you guys planning on doing? Okay.
Well,
Also, it's weird seeing the stream on my phone. 'Cause it's like 5 seconds delayed.
Yeah.
yep. Now he's being a good boy.
Yeah, he is.
Well, now he doesn't need to pee. He's actually poop.
My original plan for this place, but we didn't have time to go. I was gonna put googly eyes on all of the statues. But I didn't have time. We didn't get to Michael's in time.
You should have said something. I brought the sticky googly eyes I have.
As a dwarf, I am offended.
But as a Tia, you are amused.
As a Tia, I am positively delighted. I'm gonna hand this back to you for right now.
So as a dwarven TA, you were amused. You were delightedly offended. Anybody got any ideas? So we can always just come around Molotov. Fire's a hell of a distraction.
Well, there's an upstairs, right?
There is an upstairs to the palace, yes.
Are there windows to the upstairs?
You're not sure. You've
Spider
never been
climb,
this close to
spider
the
climb.
palace, other than your one other time.
I mean, I can only do it one at a time. That's the unfortunate part.
I mean,
You guys also have a magic carpet.
We do.
We do have a magic carpet.
And Aziraphale is small for the next 8 hours.
Okay.
Easy meat.
Tiny.
I can also just rain down an ice storm.
let's try not to kill the random dwarfs.
I know, I
That's
don't
a
want to.
Good point. I might need another one of these. Let me go grab it.
Now,
What?
not
Well,
allowed.
if you guys want to be on your magic carpet.
Oh yeah.
No.
If we end up using flight during our combat.
On a magic carpet ride.
Just throw Neeq at the beholder, she'll stab it, it's fine. That seems to be the plan so far.
We need the eye intact.
She won't stab the eye.
Just cut off the stalk.
Specify which eye.
The big one in the middle of its face.
Okay. So what are you guys doing?
So, we're at the front. Ish area.
Yes.
There's a bunch of guards.
Uh-huh.
And you know, beyond these gates is the courtyard,
Uh-huh.
and then it's the palace.
Why wouldn't I give her a fucking sleep spell right now?
Sleep powder.
As I go through all the-
Butterfree, use sleep powder.
Butterfree.
It's very effective. Everyone's asleep.
Neeq is going to scurry away to see if she can get a better angle to see if there's windows that they can get to.
Okay, I will give you an investigation roll at the advantage since you know the city.
Yay!
Because of your urchin background.
Yay! 23.
Okay. There are windows that you can see. You know that these don't lead into doors. They lead into basically a balcony of sorts, so that warriors and guards can be up here to shoot down if anyone tries to attack the king. So there is a window that's like way up here, probably about 50 feet up, that leads to that platform.
We have rope. We can climb down.
Neeq's gonna scream back. Scream.
You see, Neeq come back after a little.
What did your kobold eyes see?
This guy.
It's pretty shitty right now.
Wow.
That could be worse.
Don't say that.
Windows, maybe.
Windows.
Or front door.
Windows.
Windows.
You hear a sound in the distance.
I think he's really going to town.
Yeah, might as well.
Wow.
So we have to get around to where we can get to the windows first.
Yes.
Okay, everyone make another die 20 roll.
They need to
I got
fucking
neat.
stop that.
This is regional effect, man.
16.
16, you're okay.
8.
You got an 8?
Yep.
What'd you get?
15.
You're good.
6.
Stop getting the 6.
6 is the fucking.
Telekinetic one.
Yeah, I think so. So make a strength roll.
7.
Oh my god.
I rolled 2.
Well, it might not be Neeq this time dying from fall damage.
Okay. Well, you guys haven't taken off yet, have you?
Not yet.
No.
Okay. So you're picked up off the ground, you're trying to struggle out of it, and you feel it kind of double in, grab a hold of you, and you're flung 30 feet towards the gates, right in front of the guards.
Hi guys, how's
You
the sex
see all of
lines?
them, and they're going to fire at you. What is your AC?
I hope they fail.
17.
Probably. Ones. Nat ones, everyone.
17, so that's 4. 5.
With one net one.
Yep.
Does that mean that they're gonna hit one of the ones that hit?
No, probably means he just had a misfire. He's using a firearm.
Let me be hopeful.
Well, you know what a misfire in a black powder gun is?
Kaboom!
Kaboom!
Yeah, that's your powder either igniting too soon or not igniting at all.
You take 36 damage as you are loaded with blunderbusses.
Ow.
It's going to take them a turn to reload. What do you guys do? We're going to start initiative here.
And
Oh, there goes stealth.
So how far away are we?
I'm pretty sure I'm in fucking basically melee
He's
range.
basically, he's basically in melee of the dwarves at this point.
So he was thrown 30 feet.
Yeah,
which
you
means
guys are about 35 feet, about 35 feet away.
My movement speed is 40. I'm gonna run up and start hitting shit, apparently.
Okay. Everyone make their initiative rolls. Okay, there are 10 of them.
what'd you get?
I rolled a 3. So that's a modified 8.
33.
Okay, you can do that. You will
I
take
need
yours.
to roll in that 20. I did. What is your modifier? Your modifier is 3. Their modifier is 2. You guys go first. So, Dave, what do you do?
Roll up,
You see them starting to basically...
pull staff out. As opposed to action cast shillelagh, start whacking.
Boom! Alright.
Going for non-lethal.
Okay. Good to know.
So I don't want to kill any of them.
Good
Just
to know.
Beat them unconscious.
Thank you for specifying.
Beat them like a redhead step child on paper. If anyone gets that reference, you're old.
Who doesn't get that reference?
People
a lot
who
of
aren't
people.
old.
Wow. Apparently I'm old.
Remember, we're old.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I was born in the 80s, for fuck's sake.
Me too.
Okay. First attack. Not particularly great. 4 plus 1 is 5. 10.
10?
That does not hit.
To hit? No, unfortunately you
I do get a second attack, though.
went over the dwarf's head.
21.
21 hits.
Or 6 non-lethal. Just
6 not lethal. And he falls unconscious. Alright, Rada, what do you do?
I don't know if I can even get there.
It is 35 feet to get into melee.
Well, I am going to take my move action so that I can get at least 25 feet. Because
Okay,
that's
so-
my speed. So
Full move.
they're 10 feet away.
Yep.
Goodbye.
You keep dropping your phone.
Well, because it's like underneath this, so when I open it, it like.
Right. By the way, if you're new to the stream, we do have right here, you'll see a little whiskey jar where we can accept bits, and it very much helps the channel. We can also accept subscriptions now that we're affiliates. So thank you.
E. What?
Oh, this image delights me. They're all standing pretty much in a line.
They are in a line, yes.
Windwall?
Windwall.
Okay. What level spell is that?
That's a 3rd level.
Okay.
What'd you do?
Windwall.
Windwall.
I mean,
So what they have to do?
They would have to roll a save, right?
A strength saving throw.
Against your DC of what?
I think it's 16.
So yes, because it's 8 plus your wisdom plus your proficiency, so that's 16. So and 3 save.
One of them's
Okay.
unconscious, though.
One of them is unconscious, so he takes death saves. He takes 1 automatic death save from it.
Okay, well the ones who succeed take half damage.
Okay.
So was it plus anything? I don't think it's plus anything. I wish it would be. That'd be nice if it were plus like my wisdom modifier, but it's not. No, it's
that'd be
just
kind of busted if it was plus your wisdom modifier.
huh?
It's kind of busted if it was plus your wisdom modifier.
Yeah, but you know, druid spells kind of seem to be a little busted.
I mean, fair. Spells in general are kind of busted in this edition.
9, 12 damage
12?
for the full amount.
Okay, and then half for.
So 6. For
Alright, so you charge up as far as you can go, being a dwarf, and you stop for a moment, and you feel that gust of wind around you circulate. Your reddish, like amber hair begins to flap in the wind as you conjure up that wind wall, and you just bring it, and then around in a line, and they all just boom, 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 all knocked out. The force from your blast just bringing it forward. The doors to the courtyard open.
Cool. Love that part. I totally didn't need more people to fight us. Nope. But you know what? That wind wall is still there.
Yes, that wind wall is still there.
And anyone trying to fire at us?
That's
Sure.
true. You have a nice barrier now, so
But we have to get through that.
I know.
she can control it.
Yeah, I can drop it when I want to.
I can technically shoot through it.
And you can shape it every turn too, right? So you
That
could-
it doesn't say.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't say, so
You
I'm
think
not
the last
gonna,
edition
I'm
you could
not
do
gonna
that.
claim that I can.
Gotcha. Okay. Well,
I
I'm
wish.
saying cinematic. I'm gonna let you do it. So you can make a little opening for you guys to go through if you want.
Okay.
So,
Well, at least we're arriving in style.
are you charging into the courtyard, or are you going another route?
I mean, I've done my move.
Yep. It is Geek's turn. All of the targets are down.
All the targets are down. Neeq is not a clever kobold.
But Neeq has also seen the wind wall several times now.
Neeq doesn't want to go into that, no.
And is also a very good sneak.
Yeah.
She's good at not getting caught.
Yeah, Neeq is very good at not getting caught. Neeq is going to start making her way instead to where the window is to
Actually, what is my...
try to get up that way, I guess.
So you're gonna climb the wall and try to get to one of the windows. That's gonna be your full turn if you do it that way.
So, I can hold that for up to... What was it? Up to a minute, I think it was? Yeah, up to a minute, and
Okay.
it has a range of 120 feet, so if we want to use that as our cover...
Okay. Yeah.
They're gonna expect us to come through that way now. Because, you just made the dramatic
Okay.
no.
Window.
All right. So you're leaving that one up, and you're going around. You lead them around the side, and it's going to be an athletics to climb up to the window. It's going to be
Or
a regular.
Get on the carpet.
if you do it
Get on
that
the
way.
carpet.
Or the carpet.
Whoop.
Or the carpet. Okay. So everyone onto the carpet. So I'll take that. Put that here.
You don't want that carpet ride.
Come along with me. There goes Rada. on magic carpet ride.
You don't know what we could find.
Okay. You get to float in.
I'm being helpful. I got it.
Okay.
But I appreciate it.
So, you all fly in through the window, and then you come in to the throne room. You get to the center, and you haven't seen a whole lot of anything.
Nope.
I'm gonna get as low to the ground as possible.
Okay, so you're about 10 feet in the air.
Because my character knows at least a little bit of monster lore, so...
Okay. And that is when, floating down through a back passage behind the throne room, you see the throne itself part, and then
It's a very colorful boat.
and he flies down.
Like I went at night time.
Bitch.
And that was your full turn to get there. It is his turn.
I'm gonna enjoy blinding your ass.
And by now the minute has gone up and my wind wall is probably
Yes, most likely. Okay. Okay,
I'm
it
still
is
getting happy
his
with how his
turn.
eyes turned out.
Get up and look at him.
down. So how high
Alright.
up is he?
Ooh.
He is, we'll say 60 feet up.
Those are nice.
Thank you. Okay.
What did you use for the, like, shiny effect?
Our goat.
Alright, the first
Ask an
thing
obvious
he
question, get an obvious
does
answer.
is he stares at all of you,
We are all very clearly in range.
at which point
And this is why I got as low to the ground as possible.
the carpet falls limp.
Anti-magic.
Whoop. And all of you make a die 10 roll, unmodified.
Alright, I-beams.
5,
2.
2,
1.
1.
2, 1,
1.
1.
2, 1, 1.
Yep.
Okay, both of you make a wisdom saving throw. You are going to make a constitution saving throw.
Thank God, my best save.
Oh, I'm sorry. You rolled 1. You have to re-roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because there's not duplicates.
8.
8. Okay. So, wisdom saving throw.
Mr. Proficiency plus your wisdom.
I can add 8, so 25.
25. Okay. You feel this energy as you come over and you look at him for a moment and you can feel him trying to get into your brain, trying to tempt you to do his bidding.
Eat.
But then you're like, no.
Eat shit.
And nothing happens.
My home.
You rolled
20.
I'm sorry.
Modified
On you got a 2 on the
Yeah.
IB though, right? Okay. So modified 20. You feel this stiffness in your body for a moment, but then you're like, no! And you just break
Can I
out.
gouge that eye out of your fucking
You rolled
skull?
an 8.
Yep.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Can I rip it up?
Can I use my other roll? Because I had already rolled my save.
What'd you roll?
Well, I rolled unmodified 16, but you told me to re-roll which I-beam it was.
That's
so
fine. You can keep that
Okay.
16. So what'd you roll?
25.
25? Okay, so there's a moment where you're basically jump to the ground and you feel your body become heavier as you see your hands literally start to become stone for a moment, and then you just like flex your hand and it breaks off. Not the hand, the stones that are trying
I
to
would
go
hope my
over
hand
your
is fine.
You're not turned
Your
to
hand breaks
stone.
off and starts crawling around trying to eat things.
You are not turned to stone.
And you become thing.
Okay, that is his turn. He will now take a layer action.
I hate layer action.
Oh, what?
Layer action.
Oh, because we're in hit and fuck.
This is his zone now.
Oh, I can't use magic here, can I?
Well, you
Not when
can.
he's directly looking at you.
What a
Okay.
bitch.
And unfortunately, we can't get rid of the eye that does that.
What a
'Cause that's
bitch.
the eye we need.
Everyone make a dexterity saving throw.
Well, at least it's the shit that I'm good at.
22.
Nat 20.
Nat 20, nice.
Oh.
Another 25.
25, nat 20,
22.
22. So you see these spectral appendages reach out from the walls and they start to grab at you and you quickly dodge out of the way. And it is your turn.
What is your fault?
Oh, it's Xerophil. Yeah,
Why would you
Xerophil
say
did not
that?
go.
Because we have to be fair to you.
I rolled a Xerophil, but I didn't give him his turn. So
Yeah.
he's not pinned down, but it is his turn. He is going to start off with a. You know what? He'll bless everybody. Plus die 4 to everyone. You feel
Right,
that?
because he has to actually act. Right, this isn't second edition where that effect's always active.
Yeah, no, he has to
You
act.
have to actually
activate.
think about it and activate
So you feel that holy energy surrounding all of you. You will have a die 4 to pretty much all your die 20 rolls, attacks, saving throws, ability checks. All right, so now it is your turn.
So does that mean I can cast spells?
Yes. It just means anything that's like longer than a single action, he can instantly dispel it by looking at it.
By looking at it or looking at the person who casts it?
It, I believe. If I'm not mistaken.
You'll have to try and find out. I'm not telling you.
If it works the way I remember
Don't
it
listen
working
to
in-
Dave right now
Yeah.
because you don't know this in character.
Yeah, no, I know.
I'm just guessing. These are my best guesses.
Yep.
We know that it dispelled magic by looking at it.
Our turn?
Yes. Kaitla, it is your turn.
Well, I'm dropping my shillelagh,
Okay.
which is right now just a club because, or rather, just a staff because
Right.
he dispelled all magic. Pulling my bow out and shooting the motherfucker.
Okay.
What do I want to start with? I'm gonna start with a no, wait, he flies. Wait, no, flying still counts. It's anything that's not teleportation movement. I'm gonna shoot him with a grasping arrow.
Okay.
Well, shoot him first. Because I don't actually have to do that after I. That's.
What save is that?
It's attack roll.
Oh yeah.
I have to
but,
hit him first.
Yeah. Okay.
Speaking of 14 plus 7 is 21.
21 hits.
That is a. Which save that is. Ironically enough, look for the beholder.
Yep. I painted him as Xanathar too.
Yeah, you did. I'm sure. That is a. Does not get a save.
Does not get a save, huh?
Yep.
So what does it do?
The creature is hit with the arrow, takes an extra 2d6 poison damage, its speed is reduced by 10 feet, and it takes 2d6 slashing damage the first time on each turn it moves 1 foot or more without teleporting.
Okay, you'll have to remind me of that because I'm not going to remember.
Oh, he doesn't have hands, he can't remove it! Well, he has to make a.
He's got telekinesis. If he wants to remove it.
What's a strength athletics check to
Yeah.
get it off?
Yeah.
But it's one of those. That would really suck for him. Hang on. Where's my D8? There's my D8. And get my good team. My D6s. Four, 9 plus 4 plus 10 for sharpshooter. 23 damage.
23 damage. Okay.
And he's covered in ground. Now my second shot. 22.
22.
Wait, hang on. 25.
25 hits.
This is just gonna be a regular shot. I'm not using another arcane arrow on him.
Okay.
Best part is that's not considered magical anymore. Unlike the other arcane arrows, that would still be considered magical. And that is 22 damage.
All right. 22 damage. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. He's going to use one of his legendary actions to shoot one of you. I'll make it 1, 2, 3, 4 with a random eye blast. 3. That's going to be unique. Make a D10 roll.
1.
1. Okay, make a wisdom saving throw.
Rise. Wisdom is +2. Easy and lucky.
Okay.
Please don't get dominated.
21.
Okay. You feel this aura hit you for a moment as you lock eyes on it, and for a moment you feel this impulse to attack your friends, but then you're like, no!
Yeah.
Nice
Yeah.
try.
My friends.
Okay, that makes it Rada's turn.
Throw me at him.
The more you closer you want to hit him with your sword.
Yes. He's 60 feet in the air right now. I can't do
Yes,
shit.
he is.
Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt. Where are you? Okay, so you're gonna shoot lightning bolt at him? Alright,
And
so
it's shooting upwards, so.
you conjure up this energy bolt and you try to blast it forward and then you just lose focus. It fizzles out.
Shit.
Nothing happens. It is your turn, unless you have anything you can do as a bonus action.
Throw me at him.
Drive you closer you want to hit them with your sword.
Yes.
I'll keep this out.
Okay, Neeq's turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna be functionally useless this battle, I
You
think.
just have to circumvent that eye. You
Yeah.
have to circumvent that
Gotta get
eye.
onto his sides.
Yeah. But see, I don't know that right now.
Well, you got the idea. Zero is also not in a good spot. Spellcasters.
And this is that moment I'm really glad I'm not playing a sorcerer.
Neeq knows she can't hit him from down there, so logically speaking, she needs to get up to where he is, so she's...
Oh, you guys do not have aid. That would have fizzled out too. Yeah. So Aziraphale tried to cast aid and bless, and it did not work.
Yeah. Okay. So she's going to dart up to that pillar and start climbing.
Up to what pillar?
This one.
Okay, go ahead and make an acrobatics check. That is going to be a turn to do that.
That's okay.
Unless you have like a cunning action that you can do that with.
I always have cunning action.
I'm not sure if that's you can use it on that though or not.
Cunning action I can take dash, disengage, or hide as a bonus action.
Okay, so you can't do like an acrobatics check. That's still gonna be your action to do an acrobatics check.
Yeah, but you could do a dash to get up to it, then acrobatics to climb it this turn.
Yeah. Well, dash just means I move double my speed.
Yeah.
Which is 80 feet a turn.
That's nasty.
Mean.
Okay.
I
So
mean,
go ahead and make
you can make
an
that 100 feet.
athletics roll to climb.
Could I justify acrobatics? Because she's
Sure.
she's a
I'll be
kobold.
nice since you guys are in a bad spot here.
She's a kobold.
Beholders are mean. So
And there's a reason they're oftentimes considered almost more dangerous
they're
than
like
dragons.
a signature signature bad guy.
28.
You successfully go your full move, and you can use your cutting action to get on top of this pillar. And Aziraphale falls.
No.
Okay, so how high up am I?
You can go, let's see, 5, 10, 15. So you would be 45 feet up. Just, yeah.
Just like the eye stalks.
You got several of the eye stalks staring at you at this point. Actually, after your turn, though, he is going to use one of his legendary actions to do a random eye beam,
Fail.
which once again hits you. Go ahead and roll. 8. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, good.
I'm good at those.
You are good at those. Lucky? Probably a good idea. What is it?
5 twice. That's a 14.
Okay. So you begin climbing up, and then you feel every.
I mean, if this is the end of her turn, this is before she started
This
climbing.
is, well, I'm basically saying it's happening at the same time. You begin climbing up, and every step becomes more and more difficult as you reach up, and then you see that stone begin to take form, and then your arm, and then your body, and then darkness, as you see her get up about 15 feet before turning into a Neeq statue, and is basically clamped onto the pillar.
Petrified or
And
Neeq.
she is petrified.
Shit.
It is now the end of your turn,
Yep.
and Viraxis will take his last legendary action to do another I-beam. And this one is targeted at you. Roll a die 10.
Shit.
This could end real fast.
Yep, beholders are a pretty white monster.
3.
3. Okay. Okay. Make a wisdom saving throw.
That would be a 23.
Okay, 23. You feel this I-beam look at you for a moment. There's a sense of dread in your stomach as you look at Neeq and see Neeq turn to stone, your friend, and then you remember seeing Aziraphale fall dead before, and could this be the end, is what you're thinking. But then you're like, no, we have to overcome this. I have to overcome this. And you are not feared. Okay. It is now Aziraphale's turn. Aziraphale is going to... He is going to turn into Big Aphel. Grab a hold of Neeq. Go his movement to go over here. No, he's not going to go Big Aphel. He's just going to drop it because there's not much room he can go. He's going to move over here and cast Greater Restoration on you.
Yay!
As you feel yourself
Oh, thank
come
God he
back
has
to
that
it.
spell.
He just got it.
Yeah, because
Sorry.
Dave decided to level him to
Yes, I just leveled him. So you now feel your body come back to you as you see Aziraphale just and just takes you by the scruff and chucks you back in.
10. Here.
He gets very confused.
Baby Fell's over here. Okay.
He gets very confused.
Okay. Yes. Alright. It is now his turn. Since he was already able to cast that, he sees that he now has to divide his attention.
Is he taking an action to remove the bramble?
What's that?
Is he taking an action to remove the bramble?
To remove the bramble? No.
Okay.
How much damage does that do again?
2d6.
2d6?
Would he know what it does? Because he hasn't moved.
No, actually he wouldn't. Unless he makes an Arcana check.
He's a beholder.
But it still takes a moment for him to go, wait, the fuck is this?
Right, but he's a beholder. He would have planned for this. So he is going to. He will use telekinesis to remove the arrow.
Strength athletics check against the DC of 6. Hang on. It's off my int, so.
He fails, so he uses a legendary resistance to make it happen. So he's going to just.
That is his
pull it
action.
out. That is his action. However, he will turn this way, and that is a permanent effect. The cone is now pointed at Aziraphale. Okay. At which point. Would he do that though? He saw the lightning bolt try to be formed. What? No, I'm sorry, you're the bigger threat. Yeah, he's gonna keep it focused on you. So it is still like this. And that is all he can do this turn. Layer action. Layer action. Okay, a random spectral eye at one of you. So that is 3. That's at you. Roll a 10.
He really doesn't like Neeq.
Apparently, he really doesn't
The
like
dice
me.
don't like Neeq, apparently. 9. Okay.
Be back momentarily.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm good at that.
Neeq is good at that.
23.
Okay, 23. You jump out of the way as you see this blackish, greenish beam blast at your feet and literally just disintegrates the ground below you. Now it is Kaitla's turn.
You can turn the table, you know.
Yes, but I can reach this.
Spiffly bastard.
Flanking maneuvers! Hmm. Now I'm gonna shoot him. Well, does not hit, I assume.
Okay. 12 to
Yeah.
hit? Yeah, no.
I don't think a 10 to hit works either. I'm gonna actually
No.
action search.
Okay, action search.
A 9. 23.
23. So the 20, those were both hits. So the 9 did not hit.
Yeah, the 9
The 23
obviously
did.
misses.
Is that
but-
just a normal shot?
No, that is a sharpshooter shot.
Sharpshooter shot, okay.
And I'm...
Yeah, that's
Do I want to apply one of my arcane shots? I have 2 left. You know, fuck it. Another fucking bramble arrow, because I
Another
can.
critical shot? Okay.
If anything, it makes him use his action to get rid of it.
That is very true.
And if I annoy him enough, he'll eventually turn to look at me.
Hey, that's me.
He's gonna keep his eye on one of the arcane casters. Do those count as magic?
No,
Okay.
they are not spells.
Okay. Well, magic specifically.
Let me go check.
And I think they technically count as magic arrows.
Because yeah, if they're magical arrows, they do not count.
Arcane shots. Yeah, magical effect.
Okay, so the first one would not have done anything. So I'm gonna have him roll 3 other eye beams. So the 3 of you. Well, actually. So one of you is not gonna get hit by an eye beam. So hang on. Let's see who it is. You are not hit by an eye beam this turn. So everyone except for.
The 2 that he was actually facing.
Okay, so Zero is hit by 5. Reputation rate.
7.
And he's going to take the full brunt of that.
No, my baby.
That's nasty.
My baby. What did you do to my baby?
I'll just take the average. So that's 36 damage to a Zero.
Jesus.
Okay,
7.
7 on the eye beam. Okay, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom 20.
So 20. You successfully you feel your eyes get a little heavy for a moment.
Magical
but
sleep?
Oh yeah, you're immune.
I'm immune.
You're immune. It
I'm
does
health.
nothing anyways. Okay. What did you? 3. Okay. Go ahead and make another wisdom saving throw.
He's ready. You know what? I'm using one of my bet effects.
One of your what?
Because I threw the 500 bets in earlier. Give her a crit.
You're giving her a crit.
Yeah,
Okay.
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Because I rolled a natural 4, which would have been
So you're
12.
giving her a critical success on this roll.
Yes, on this roll.
Okay. What did you roll? Just out of
a
curiosity.
natural 4.
A natural 4, and that would have been yeah.
Which
you
would have been a
frightened.
12.
You would have been frightened for a minute.
Oh.
So
That would have been bad.
that would have been very bad.
Now for the damage roll of my shot that I did from his side.
Okay.
$20 damage.
20 damage. Okay. Okay. That is your turn. It is now your turn. He's got the eye focused this way.
Oh, you can actually get into an area where you technically
I
can't see you.
can, actually.
I'm gonna leave this up until you move.
Because what I was going to be aiming for was to see if I can hide. So I'm going to move this so that I can get a better idea.
Yeah, we'll know that it's just inert on the ground right now.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15.
You probably want to move one more so you have line of sight to him.
Well,
Yeah, she's got line of sight.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Oh, right, you have the spell sniper thing, so you don't even have to
Yep.
worry
I
about
do.
cover.
Yep.
Never mind.
Spell sniper. Gotta love it. All right.
hey, so how about lightning bolt at level 4?
Level 4 lightning bolt. Okie dokie. He is going to roll.
I think it's a dex.
Try to dodge out of the way.
Yeah, it's a dex.
And he's going to use one of his legendary resistances to succeed anyways. Go ahead and roll.
Alright, so I need 9. I got 1. So I think you have 8.
I have 7.
Okay, so I have.
You would lightning bolt dice, but
Do a lightning bolt, please. Oh, the wormwood dice. Oh no.
Oh, that one's cocked. Okay. So 6, 12. The rest of them didn't actually roll that great. So 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 23, 24, 25.
25?
yeah, it's only 12 damage.
But still, 12 damage is 12 damage.
Yep. Any damage is good damage.
12 damage?
Especially since I was able,
Okay.
to hit him with something.
Okay, so that means he's going to use one of his legendary actions.
Bitch.
Random.
Didn't he already
It'll be
use
at a 0 fill.
on this turn?
He used a legendary resistance, and he gets 3
Right.
legendary actions.
Three legendary actions in
every turn.
one legendary
every
resistance
round.
turn.
So he attacks a 0 fell.
Leave my baby alone.
A 0 fell. Ooh, that's a 10. And he has to make a dexterity saving throw. This is dex saving throw. That's the modified difficulty. Okay.
What did he do to Zero Foul?
Okay, so you see him turn to a 0 fell and blast one of his black rays at it, the necrotic one, the death one that you've been getting shot with but succeeding at, and it blasts a hold of him, the death ray. And you see it take full effect and blast into him as you see a good portion of Aziraphale just go missing. He starts bleeding out profusely. He is on death's door. He is not dead. He has 6 HP left as it delivered 55 points of damage to him.
Oh, bueno.
Neeq, it is your turn.
Still on the ground!
But now you have this.
I do have that.
You can climb that.
I'm gonna try climbing the fucking wall again.
Okay.
You can have a thing that lets you get up higher this time.
Yes!
And you're right by it.
Because the plan is to climb up and then jump on the fucker.
Death from above.
That's from above. Okay, acrobatics check again.
Yes.
No, aren't you glad I said get
28.
kept as low as possible?
28?
Yep.
Okay. 28, you are able to, you can use this, you are basically up your full move.
Up my full move.
Well, you would have used half your movement to stand, because you're prone. And then it would be 40
I
feet.
thought Aziraphale picked me up.
I did say that, didn't I? Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'll let you go your full move.
Does it go up high enough?
Yeah, it goes up 80 feet.
Yep.
Cunning action. And
Yeah,
But
this thing
that's-
actually can go up like hundreds of feet because it's
Yeah.
got a multiplier.
Yeah, you can
One.
multiply it.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's terrifying.
So Neeq is the Neerfell.
Xerophil, please.
Blitz.
Mm,
Neeq is over here.
kind of such as a Merlin.
Technically above it.
Technically above it.
Yes, now I am above the beholder, and next turn I can jump.
Frick, Neek, Steve rose to assert dominance.
Okay, what else do you do?
Well,
Because that was your move and your cutting action. So you now have a regular action you can use. Technically, if you only go up 60 feet, you can attack it in melee. Because it's 10 feet away.
really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, fuck it, I'll do that.
Yep. Just barely. We can't really get them close enough to do it.
Mhm.
But,
Right, because the platform.
but I remember what square you're in. So if you only go up 60 feet, you can attack them this turn because of your chain weapon.
Yay!
Yay, reach weapons.
You do not have that light in 5 feet though.
No, I don't. Not even close.
Nope.
Okay.
And you got a poison thing.
I do. I'm trying to remember if I updated that or not. Dex plus that. Okay. Does a 21 hit?
A 21 indeed hits.
Yay.
Yay.
I don't get my sneak attack. Sad. Oh, one of those is wrong. I know what dice I need, I swear. So, 10 damage and 4 poison damage.
10 damage and 4 poison. Okay.
So 14.
Oh lordy.
Okay.
I got another arcane shot next level.
So,
I think he that arrow.
that means after your turn, he's going to take his last legendary action this turn and use a random eye beam on you. And roll a die 10.
It's not me this time.
No, it's just on the person who can actually fight back. 5.
5. Make a Constitution saving throw.
13.
13. Okay.
Ah, shit.
Okay, so you see that energy blast hit you with this purplish energy that turns black, and your veins begin to light as just pain and just torment races through your body as you take 45 points of necrotic damage.
Stop!
Okay, it is now Aziraphale's turn. Oh yeah, and he... no, it's now Aziraphale's turn.
So yeah, he has not gotten his action yet.
Aziraphale is going to... How is everybody doing on health?
I have 35.
I could use a bit.
35? You
I
some?
have 110.
You're fine, okay.
I've got
For once, I'm actually the one getting hit.
Everyone heals 25 points of damage as Aziraphale casts Mass Cure Wounds.
That heals him too, right?
That does heal him as well.
Right, because he has that feature now. Every time he heals somebody, it heals him.
Oh yeah, so that means he heals even more. Wait, does that stack?
Yes.
Yes.
That would be nice.
It's every time he heals somebody.
Let me read this.
Because he's a life cleric, right?
Yes, but because technically he's healing all 3 of you, would he get a percentage of all of those back?
That would be nice because he is really close to being dead.
He is really close to being dead, so
So-
that would make this fucking crazy powerful. It is a level 5
Like-
spell.
Yeah.
Ghost Healer. The healing spells you cast and others heal you as well. When you cast a spell first level or higher that restores hit points to the creature under you, you regain hit points equal to 2 plus the spell's level.
2 plus the spell's level. So not what they're healing, what the spell is. Okay, okay, that's a lot less broken than I thought.
So 2 plus the spell's level.
So he
So
gets 7 extra.
Yeah.
So he heals 32 HP back,
Which
which is substantial.
Yeah.
that's a pretty good fucking.
So that would bring him down to only missing about half HP.
Okay.
Ironically, this brought me back up to about half HP.
Okay. Shit, I accidentally moved.
There it is.
Okay. So he is going to provoke an attack of opportunity as he flies to this
Takes
side.
2d6.
What?
Takes 2d6. He moved.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Remember, he loses 10 feet on his movement.
That
Doesn't matter,
get on
probably.
him. No.
Hey, I have to remind him.
So,
He takes another 7
I
damage.
beam there. Well, not I beam, but
Set your eye.
how much does he use?
7.
7. Okay. So did you hit?
This is 25 hit.
25 hits.
Yeah. Attack of opportunity is a reaction, not a bonus
Yes, it
action,
is.
right?
Yeah, it is a reaction.
So 12 damage.
12 damage. You guys have done 110 damage to him so far.
Why are you giggling?
Because
Yeah, no.
I've thought of something fun.
He's going to right down there.
So where is he?
I'm technically just outside his range of vision.
So,
Okay. As a question,
yes.
how far away from this is he?
5 feet from the column.
From the top of it?
From the top, that goes all the way to the ceiling.
Okay. But he's 5 feet from the column?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
5 feet from the column. Yep. At which point it is his turn. So, who does not get hit by an eye beam? You don't. Okay, so everybody else roll.
That's a d8.
Hit 6.
What did he get? Wait, did a Aziraphale get a 6?
Aziraphale rolled a 6.
Okay, then I'm gonna reroll.
Yep, because only one per. What'd you get?
A 3.
3? Okay.
I got a 9.
So now I get to roll another wisdom.
Yep, wisdom saving throw. What did you get?
9.
A 9? Okay. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Hey, how many of those crits do you get to give out?
He's got 4 more.
Take it.
Do you want to give me one?
Take it.
Thank you.
Okay.
I saw what you rolled. Take it.
I think Aziraphale's gonna be
Aziraphale has, he's gonna take some damage from this.
Aziraphale can take one too.
Alright, then he will
Because
pass.
I did too.
I rolled a nat 1.
He rolled a natural 6, so yeah.
I got a 22.
Okay, so you all save the effect. So you're not feared. He does not get thrown 30 feet. And what did you roll?
22.
22. I'm sorry, what kind
A
of
9.
beam was? What kind of beam was it?
9.
A 9? Okay, you're not disintegrated.
Yeah, I know what that one is. You almost hit that earlier.
Yes, I did. Okay.
Actually, you almost hit Neeq with that earlier.
So, layer action time. Who gets hit by it?
Not me.
I got 2 of those crits left.
1. Roll again.
Swear that is the best $5 I've ever spent. 23.
23? Okay. 23. No, I'm sorry. What did you get on the ID?
Oh, IB?
Yeah.
2.
2. Okay. Alright, you successfully you feel yourself starting to seize up and you succeed as you pull yourself away from the paralyzing beam. Okay, after your turn, no, it is now your turn. After the layer action, so it's not your turn. Alright.
Am I in his eye effect?
I think you technically might be.
Yeah, where's the cone?
You are not.
I am just outside of it.
You were just outside, yep.
Do I feel like being a dick and shooting with another one of the... Yeah, fuck it. That's a miss.
What are you shooting with?
Just regular arrows at the moment.
Okay.
I have to declare which arrow I'm using after I hit it. Unless I'm using Seeking Arrow. Does a 20 hit him?
A 20 does hit him.
I'm using the Grasping Arrow.
Okay. So that means he has 2 applications of it.
Yep.
So do they stack?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Because they're different instances of the same effect.
Okay.
Oh, shit. That's 32 damage.
Okay.
As Sharpshooter is showing why you always take that when you're a bow fighter.
So after your turn, he is going to deliberately use one of his legendary actions to use a telekinetic ray to pull out one of the arrows. It is now your turn.
Oh yeah, you can do that because. Let's see.
25.
Okay.
I'm no longer in the cone.
You are
right?
not.
Hey, so
Sweetie, sweetie, the druid's coming for that booty.
Should
do you want to make me another dex saving throw?
Dex saving throw?
What are you doing? You have that as a.
My staff.
Oh, right. I was gonna say, you have that as a sort of spell now?
Dex saving throw. He gets a 14. He fails.
He fails.
So what is the effect?
So, off of the side of the pillar,
Okay.
because all I need is a surface for it to come off of, comes a wall of thorns.
He doesn't want that to happen, so he's going to use his 3rd legendary resistance to save.
To save?
Yes.
Well, he still takes half.
Oh, he still takes half damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
He also
then
doesn't get trapped in it.
Then I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Well,
Okay.
he can't get trapped in it anyways.
So I need
Oh, that's true.
From that status.
1.
Well, it's more the when he if he tries to move out of it, he's gonna
Yeah.
take damage.
Yeah, he'll take it.
He's probably getting very annoyed at all these thorns, though. Arrows sprouting thorns.
Yeah, he probably didn't want the full brunt of it. Because it's 78.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
The full brunt?
Sure.
Okay.
He's probably saving that resistance for something big.
Just in case. Well, he's got a few other resistances.
Well, I think he's probably saving that in case she throws on the big lightning bolt up his ass.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
'Cause those things are
6.
scary.
I mean, this is nothing to sneeze at.
True.
How much is it?
78.
78.
Damn, 5th level magic.
Yeah,
Scary.
he'll use his legendary resistance. He's got 2 more after this, so.
Man, we burned through a lot of those, though.
So he will use legendary resistance.
There we go. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Why do I now have fucking World War I song stuck in my head?
Okay, so.
Oh, Jesus.
1, 2, 3. So.
33.
8, 16,
24.
24,
3 twos makes 30. And then
33. 33. So if he decided to take a legendary save, so half of that, so
16.
16.
not bad.
Okay. Nice. After your turn, he's going to use another legendary action to pull the other arrow out with a telekinetic ray. It is now your turn.
Hold on.
Now he's all the way back over there.
Yep.
gotta double
What
check
the
that.
hell is your problem? Sit. Sit.
Now, could I take a dash action and make an acrobatics roll to jump across to that wall and, like, climb my way across?
You want a Prince of Persia this?
Yes!
Sure, it's going to be increased difficulty, but I will let you do it.
Channel your inner Kratos.
Mika doesn't want to climb down. It took her 2 turns to get up
Right?
here.
Yep.
Well, like I said, channel your inner Kratos. Use your 2 fucking hook blades. Just.
Yeah, I mean... or, could it, like, throw the chain blade up and just swing across the room? It's not long enough.
No, it's not long enough, unfortunately.
Like I said,
Sweet.
pull the Kratos. Just hook into a pillar, pull yourself. Hook into a pillar,
Now,
pull
like, now
yourself.
if I still have the infinite chain.
Yeah, right? That's the other game though.
Acrobatics.
Yep.
26.
Okay, you will lose no movement. So 5, 10, 50, you can get right up to him. You know what? Burp.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi there. What you doing at my was?
What you doing in my dwarf
So
hole?
you literally leap off of the side of the statue and Prince of Persia and across the wall and jump right alongside of him. You jab into his side, and because you got a high enough save, you are now riding the beholder. You see several, like all the eyes just.
I'm sorry. You didn't Prince of Persia that. You monster huntered that. You mounted the monster.
Neeq has his full attention, guys.
Because of how badass this is, I'm gonna give you your sneak attack.
He's not expecting this.
Well, technically, yes, he is. But
Does a 20 hit him?
That's
Let
what he
me
does.
rephrase
It,
that.
yes.
He didn't expect her to actually succeed in getting over to him.
The Neeq attack.
Like, seriously. Have you just been playing Monster Hunter recently?
No.
You should. Very good game. Hell
I
yeah.
haven't. I just haven't been playing it recently. Okay. So,
I should add you one.
green
Steam.
one's poison damage.
Okay.
Rest is sneak attack and weapon damage.
Okay.
I see several 6s in there.
Nah, one of them's 5. So, math.
Yeah,
I can do math. 7,
Sparkins in math good, yeah.
16,
Ah.
21, 22, 30.
All right.
We do a lot
So
of damage.
you grab a hold of him and just jab, and you feel one of his eye stalks come off. I am going to roll, and a random one of his eye stalks is going to disappear.
I just realized what I should have been doing this whole time.
Aiming for the eye stalks.
Seeking arrow the eye stalks.
So 6 is no longer available. He can no longer telekinetic ray.
Good.
Hey, he can't pull arrows out anymore. All right.
A pity I used all my arcane shots already.
After your turn, he's going to use his last legendary action to blast a disintegration into the ceiling. As you see a
The
nice big
fucker's trying to
opening
run.
blast out.
Yeah,
Letting
now he has a Neeq on him, though.
Stab, 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 stab.
the ceiling crumbles. Rada and Aziraphale have to make dexterity saving throws to not get hit by rubble being brought down.
Oh, right, because
from
you
the
just got a support, so yeah, that makes sense. I was gonna say, wait,
ceiling. Rada takes damage.
Yes, you're
you mean 0.
I'm sorry, Aziraphale takes
Well, I'm pretty sure Rada takes damage too.
15 damage from that. How much? What did you roll? Was it nat 1? You take 30 damage if it's a nat 1. Are you still up?
Yeah, I'm still up.
Okay, good.
I'm still that the healing that Xerophil did wiped out all the damage I had.
Okay, alright. So, that's that turn. That's the legendary action. It is now Aziraphale's turn. How's everybody looking?
I mean, I just took 30 damage.
You took
Oh,
30 damage.
if it tries to fly up, would it go through the thorns again?
Yeah.
I can't currently cast. Thing.
I know, but who is hurt? Because he can move.
I'm
What
still
are you
missing.
at?
I'm at 70 out of 117.
You're 70
70.
out of 117.
So
What are
you're
you
now.
I'm at
47.
63.
You're at 63.
I haven't taken any
You haven't
damage.
taken any damage. Aziraphale is not looking good. He is going
Yeah,
to.
he should probably heal himself.
He's going to heal himself. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, more than enough to get.
Hide behind the fighter.
He is going to hide behind. And he is going to cast. Oh yeah, he wasted that. He wasted that.
Well, he didn't waste the 5th level slot. He very much used the 5th level slots
Oh.
correctly.
Well, yeah, I'm saying he expected it. So I'm gonna say he casts a Cure Wounds on himself at 3rd level.
Wait, he has Flame Strike?
Maybe.
Damn, go you scared.
My baby.
She's got a lot of really good spells.
And he heals 31 HP.
Oh, good.
So he is down to 44 HP raising. Okay. It is now his turn. He is going to use 3 eye beams on you. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay.
Pew 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 pew.
Do
I'm
you
seeing
want me to-
the sound effect
So-
from Star Wars.
Alright, go ahead and roll 3 die 10.
Doesn't he need to roll the hit
They all
for
have to be a
items?
different number. What? Yeah, it says 1 or 3, up to 1 or 3
Yeah, but doesn't he need to roll the
targets.
hit with them?
No. No,
I thought
the
they were
eff-
rings.
The effect is what they do. You have to roll the effect. You don't actually shoot the
I
red.
rolled 2 6s. I have to re-roll those.
What's that?
I rolled 2
Oh,
6s
right.
and that's the one
Yes.
you can't use
Yep.
anymore.
So
4, 5, and 7.
4, 5, and 7. So 4, make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, I just realized you have evasion.
I do have evasion. I have uncanny dodge and evasion. So even if I don't get out of the way, I can still have his damage against me. Dex saving throw. I can math today, I swear. Does an 18 succeed?
18 does succeed. Okay, what was the next one? 7? 5, you said?
I had 4, 5, and 7.
Okay, so 5, make a constitution saving throw.
Oh god, I'm not good at that. Nat 20.
That's when you succeed and you take half damage instead. I'm going to use the average and have you take 23 damage
Jesus.
as you feel the necrotic damage.
Oh, yeah,
through your
it's his
body.
fucking horde wilting.
Enervation, yeah, enervation red.
Okay, 7.
And 7, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh god.
Oh no.
15.
15.
Oh no.
Not 20.
Okay.
I got one of those left.
Good, because that would have been asleep.
Oh.
Yeah.
You would have been asleep.
Yeah, I know.
There.
Because my ass is immune to that one.
And that was your last match 20, I believe.
No, I
Yeah.
got one
You have
left.
one more? Okay.
One left. Because I've used 4 of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fuckers.
that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
2 on her, 1 on Aziraphale.
Okay,
One on her.
and then he's going to take a bite against you.
Okay.
That's the one he needs to roll the hit with.
And he misses.
Does he fall like backwards into the fucking vines? That would
No,
be
but I'm
great.
going to say that it causes him to lose concentration on his anti-magic code. So, that'll
He
be
blinks.
His fumble. Yeah, he basically blinks. Shit.
I got cold from my eyes.
Okay, so it is now lair action time. Who gets hit by the lair action? 2, that'd be Rada. Roll a
Okay.
die 10. Reroll 6s.
6.
Reroll
it.
reroll 6.
That's the one he doesn't have
4.
anymore.
4, okay. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
I feel I'm about to lose that security blanket that last.
I probably failed. I think it's a 12.
A 12, okay. You are now slowed as you feel your joints just stiffen up.
Oh.
So your movement is half. You can no longer take reactions, and you can only take an action or a bonus action. Not
Okay.
both.
Alright.
For the next minute.
Okay.
Okay, so that makes it Aziraphale healed himself. That was the later action. It is Kaitla's turn.
I'm gonna shoot the motherfucker.
Thankfully, being slowed doesn't really do much.
Doesn't
to
do
me.
much to you. That's good.
18.
18 just hits.
Especially since I'm right.
And-
I'm literally where I want to be.
24 for the other shot, so.
Okay.
I figure it's just easier to roll them both. Arcane shots, these are just regular sharpshooter shots. 19 for the first one, and 15 for the second one, so
Okay.
34 total.
34 total? 34 damage altogether? Okay. Tell me what happens.
Shit, I actually killed it?
Tell me what happens.
First shot slams straight above where his central eye is,
Okay.
followed by the second shot going straight through that arrow and pushing the original arrowhead deeper.
Okay. So as you
Straight
do
to the
so,
brain.
basically, you split the arrow on the second shot, and the momentum causes the central eye to fall, and right in the center here. I will mark it with a
Intact!
blue eye intact. And then that's when he begins to like float to the ground, his magical body still keeping the suspended air, because that is the
Featherfall!
that is the nature of beholders. Even their corpses float, and he's just floating there for a moment. Then you see the opening of the light beaming down Lagair's light upon him. His skin and flesh begins to melt as you see his body then replaced as he instantly becomes a death tyrant. You see the central eye with
Balefire, fuck,
red energy from the central eye, and you hear, "Thank you."
You're welcome.
Okay.
He's a very polite eye tyrant.
Okay, so it
Shouldn't be so pleased that
is.
he's thinking.
That was your turn. It is now your turn. He's going to take a legendary action after you, though, and he now has all of his eyes back.
Right, because they're now... Fuck!
They're now spectral. Okay, so this one's going to affect you. Go ahead and roll.
A 10?
Yes.
7.
7. Okay, roll wisdom saving throw.
What's their chat saying?
Oh, good. 25.
25. Okay, so you successfully save as you feel that kind of drowsiness take you over as it tries to put you to sleep.
Yep.
It is now your turn.
What I wouldn't give for a really powerful clerk. As it slowly turns to Xerophil.
It is 9:45.
Okay.
Does it want to make a dex saving throw for me?
It will do that for you. It is now a new creature, so it has its legendary resistances reset. It saves.
It saves?
It's not fair.
Okay, so...
This was not a fair encounter.
No.
8, 9... Can I borrow 4 of the cool d6s?
4 of the cool d6s. What a cool puppy.
There's 3. I actually...
Okay, so...
Dad, you're making noise.
So it takes... So that's 8... So 8, 6, 8, 10... So, what's that again? So it takes... 4 bludgeon, because it halves on a save. And
Okay.
it succeeded, so
Yep.
it's 4 bludgeoning and 5 cold.
5 cold, so
You
4
drop
bludgeoning and 5
Ice
cold.
Storm on it.
Yes.
So, is that a concentration spell?
No.
Okay. Okay. So after that turn, it's going to be another legendary action for him. He is going to target Rada again. Roll a die 10.
He's really annoyed at that.
Apparently.
6.
Okay. 6 is a wisdom saving throw.
Alright, yeah.
It's the telekinetic one.
20.
That's how kinetic one was
20?
Not-
You succeed. You levitate like 5 feet and then you break out of it. Okay, so it is
I like wisdom
now
saving
Neek's
throws.
turn.
Neek's still up on it.
Stab it!
Now you can go for the main eye! The ghostly main eye.
Oscar, you're being a butt. You know that?
He knows.
He wants to
No,
sit in
you
your
can't
lap.
come in my lap. I'm trying to Dungeon Master.
If you really want to become a death tyrant so badly, he just killed himself. Would have saved us a lot of trouble.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna stab it. Are we closer to the ground or are we still up in the air? How high are we?
You guys are about... I'm gonna say you're 30 feet because I did say he descended a little bit.
Yep. Okay.
How long does that last? Oh, cool. I like that.
So, plus 9. Fucking everything is my last luck.
You're gonna use the luck? Okay. Last luck.
No, I'll save it just in case.
Okay. Okay, so after your miss, he's going. You don't have a second attack yet?
Rogues don't get second attack.
They do later. They get extra attacks later on.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I don't have them yet.
Okay. So it is now his third legendary action. Yes, third legendary action. So he is going to. Aziraphale is not in range, so he is going to go after Kaitla instead.
The one directly in front of it.
Yeah. Okay, so go ahead and roll a die 10.
3.
3. Okay.
That's a wisdom, right?
Wisdom save.
Is it qualified as an enchantment effect? Because I completely forgot to ask this before.
No. It is just a fear effect.
Does it emulate a fear spell?
It is, no, it frightens you. It gives you
Okay.
the condition of
So
fright.
it does not actually emulate a
Yeah,
specific spell.
Exactly.
I see, because that makes a difference for me.
Yeah, it's not a spell. It's a natural ability.
Well, if it emulated a spell,
Yeah, no.
I'd
it's
get
not.
my
Yep. I hear what you're saying.
bonus. 15.
15, just barely doesn't save. As you were frightened for it for 1 minute.
I'm using Indomitable.
Indomitable? Okay.
So reroll that saving throw. Fuck! That's a 9.
9, okay. You're still frightened. Which means you won't be able to advance and your attacks against it will be at the disadvantage. That was the end of your turn, right? So then he uses legendary action. Now it's Aziraphale's turn.
Yes, I think.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm terrified.
Okay. How's everybody doing?
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, other than being scared, I'm doing pretty decently. I got 70 health.
Lesser restoration, you are no longer frightened.
Also, I'm pretty sure rogues actually don't get a second attack.
Nope.
Wow.
Only fighters
Oh,
get,
it's because they get the fucking sneak attack.
only
Yeah.
fighters get multiple
Nasty.
attacks.
And the sneak attack is nasty enough.
Well, I know
Yeah.
barbarians get them
Well,
too. So
I count
yeah,
barbarians as
a fighter class, yeah.
only the martial
Right.
classes get multiple attacks.
Okay, so that's the end of Aziraphale's turn.
Their
Making
action?
it his turn.
Alright, this turn.
So it is. Who does not get targeted because Aziraphale is now in range.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Okay. So there's that. You know what?
Right, because the eyes.
The eye is just a natural effect. And he is going to use one of his telekinesis rays on the eye.
Why?
So that it's looking at me.
So it's looking at you. Okay.
But
And
doesn't that also affect him?
he's gonna
Because he's within the area for it.
just enough. He points it that way.
Just enough so he's not.
Just so enough so he's not attacked by it. And
I was gonna
for
say, because that would
variety,
fuck him up.
make an acrobatics check to stay on him.
Wait, he moved.
You just moved him so that he's not facing them anymore.
Well, he's gonna be like this, yeah.
Acrobatics check.
But he used the telekinesis on the eye and pointed it at your ice storm, and it is gone because of the anti-magic effect.
No, not the ice. Oh, ice storm isn't a concentrate.
Oh, does it just last
It's
one
an
turn?
instant.
Oh, okay. Thought it was.
Nope, it's an instantaneous.
So then your
My
thorns.
Yeah, the
are
wall
on.
thorns ends.
Okay.
26.
26. You're on this skull. You have bits of flesh and gruesomeness on you from when it melted, but you were otherwise okay.
Neeq likes to be gross.
Okay.
Apparently.
So
Neeq likes to take dust baths.
that was one ray. He's going to keep concentrated on that, and he's going to do. He really doesn't like you. He's just going to do 2 rays on you. So go ahead and.
3 and an 8.
3 and an 8. Okay. So make a wisdom saving throw.
For both?
Wisdom saving throw for the fear ray. You're good at wisdom.
That is a 21.
21, you succeed. And 8, make a dexterity saving throw.
That's good.
Oh, that's...
Not
12.
good. 12.
It's not great.
Okay. So as you see that spectral purplish eye just appear around him, and then a gray beam surrounds you, and you turn into a statue.
Fuck. Okay.
And that is going to be focused on you. Okay. So that makes it.
Right.
That's his
What is he
turn.
focusing on?
What
This
Oh.
one is focusing on me.
is going to focus on with the following layer action. It's
I'm
no longer
just-
magic, if that's what you're wondering.
Well, no, I'm just wondering how he launched a ray into the effect.
No. So he targeted the thorns, okay, which were
Yeah.
up here.
Oh, right, because they were...
And then he
Right.
blasted the 2 eye rays at her. And now he is using his layer action to then focus the anti-magic field on her. That way no one can use Greater Resurrection.
Yeah,
So-
the restoration.
Greater Restoration on her. So she's locked there for now.
Yep.
At which point it is Kaitla's turn.
Yep. Taking a pair of shots at him.
Okay.
19 and 24.
24. Okay. Both of them hit. Yes, just barely. Okay. He has a slightly higher AC now that he's a Death Tyrant.
Yeah, he's a freaking higher challenge rating, too.
Yep.
Cocksucker.
The trouble with playing an idiot character is that I have an idea, but I don't know if Neeq would not think of it at all.
Oh, shit.
I
Ow!
have an idea! We can use whales, guys!
41 damage.
41 damage.
Nice.
Very nice. Okay. He's going to take a legendary action to shoot you with an eye ray. Go ahead and roll.
8.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
That's a 19.
19. You save as you feel that your skin begin to harden, but then you shake it off. It is now your turn. Can't do anything. You are a statue. He's going to take a legendary action to shoot you again with another eye ray.
6.
6. Okay. 6 is a telekinetic ray. Make a strength check.
That's an 8.
8.
I go
Okay. You fly up 30, and then you're dropped. Make an acrobatics check.
25.
25. Okay, you'll take half damage from this. And wow, you take 2 damage. I rolled 2 1s and a 2.
Nice.
Okay. It is now your turn, Neeq.
Knife goes in, stabby, stabby.
I'm dead.
Well, like I said, I have an idea. And I rolled to see if Neeq would have an idea. And even with her -2 intelligence, she got a 16.
Sneak had an idea. Quick, everybody stop the presses. It's kind of bad that I want to kind of mount that on a shield.
Neeq's going to jump and try to grab that eye.
Okay. Make an acrobatics check.
Oh god, I just realized something. He's an undead.
He is an undead.
His entire existence is sustained by magic.
That's not quite how it works, but
Yeah, he's not a lich, but... Oh god.
Acrobatics
Oh,
is a
bitch.
23. Or, no, that's a 30. I can math.
a 30? Okay. You jump onto the eye. You are hanging onto it.
Okay, it's being suspended.
In fact, how big are you?
She's like 2.5 feet tall.
2.5 feet. Okay, so not quite enough to block the rays from...
She's not trying to block it.
Yeah, okay. But
She's trying to turn it.
you are on the eye, and you're trying to turn it.
Yeah, she was hoping it would fall.
Okay, that's going to be a strength check versus his... I'll say... Let's see. Telekinesis is a strength, so his... It'll be versus his, spell... What is it? That's a good question. I'm going to make it his, intelligence.
I'm excited to spell.
Well, it's kind of a spell. It's not really a
Close
spell.
enough to spell. And you know what, Neek?
Are you using a luck?
Take that last nat 20.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
gonna use my luck.
Where do you turn it?
Towards him.
Towards him. Okay. You're going to face it towards him.
Yep,
So it is now here.
yep.
Okay.
What? Does it not do anything?
It doesn't do anything.
Okay.
That we notice.
He is a natural magical creature. It doesn't. It's spell-like effects and things like that.
Right.
Well, most of his eye rays probably won't work while he's under the direct
Neeq
gaze.
doesn't know. Neeq
Neeq.
had an idea and jumped for it.
I mean, it's a good idea. Also, I just realized that would work really good against the Lich.
Yeah.
Because they actually are sustained by a spell. Magic jar. Precise.
Okay. So
The two anti-magic rays cancel each other out.
Technically, depending on the nature of them.
So he's gonna take his bite. No. He's gonna take an attack of opportunity from you, since you leaped out of his threat range. He misses a lot.
Horrendously.
Horrendously, and then he's gonna shoot you with 3 eye beams. He's letting that go as well. So acrobatics check to not take 6 die 6 worth of damage.
Okay. Apparently I can't math. That's a 23.
23.
Yep.
You take 17 fall damage.
Hey!
He's going to raise up 20 feet. He's going to shoot you with 3 rays. Roll 3 die 10. No doubles.
Oh, wow.
Well, Neek's still the magic, anti-magic guy.
Yeah, the magic eye is now facing him and not on you.
Cool. 1, 6, and 8.
1, 6, and 8. Okay. So 1, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no.
And I can't help anymore.
That's okay.
You're using your last lucky?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a 17. That's better than a
17. You are not charmed. So that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the only one I actually get my bonus on.
Okay. What was the other
raise.
one?
6 and 8.
6. Okay. Make a strength check.
I feel one of the best strengths in the party.
Thanks.
6. Alright, so he's going to slam you back 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you're going to take the impact of 2 die 6 and then 3 die 6 as in fall.
Okay.
So 2 die 6 and 3 die 6. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Okay, you take 12 points of damage from that. And the last one was 8. Make a dexterity saving throw. You're good at these at least.
In theory.
That does not look good.
14.
14. You were turned to stone, and another statue was added to his collection. Okay.
Shit.
It is now Aziraphale's turn. 40. He's going to take a 5-foot step bonus action, greater restoration to to blah 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 you, blah 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 blah, and you feel the stone just melt off of your body, and you're back to normal.
This is the second time he gets turned into a statue.
This fight, yeah. Okay, so that means it is his turn.
I should be able to take turn. No.
No, because I did Aziraphale out of order.
Yep.
So he's going to, however, take his bonus action to go another 20 feet up in the air.
How high up is
He
he?
is 70 feet in the air.
Okay.
Okay, that means it is lair action time. So random ray is going to affect you. God damn, he's picking on you.
I'm stoned!
Roll a die 6. Oh, yeah. That's right, you're stoned. So I'm going to say it goes to... He's going to re-roll. No. Okay, it's going to affect Rada. Rada, go ahead and roll a die 10.
He just doesn't like Neeq.
3.
He's annoying.
3. I think you're already frightened, right? Didn't you? No,
No.
you're frightened. Okay,
No,
so
I was
make a
frightened.
wisdom
Then
saving throw.
Aziraphale cured me of that.
That would be a 19.
19? Okay. So 19. Yeah, that successfully saves. It is now Kaitla's turn.
– 19 and 23.
19 and 23 both hit.
$40 damage.
40 damage.
He must be getting real fucking annoyed with me at this point.
Okay,
No, for some
so
reason he keeps shooting at Neeq.
that means
Neeq is annoying.
legendary action. He is going to shoot you. Go ahead and roll a die 10.
6.
6. Fucking 10 pieces, Ray.
He really likes that one.
I don't.
He enjoys watching people fly.
Whee!
Go ahead and roll a save, strength check.
16.
16.
Oh, no, sorry, 17.
17. You save.
I forgot, I'm proficient in strength.
All right. It is now Rada's turn.
Thank you, proficiency bonus. You are my Lord and Savior.
Does he want to make me another dex?
Sure. He's going to use one of his legendary resistances to save.
That's okay, because I'm casting Lightning Bolt at a level 5.
That's okay.
Rada's tired of this bullshit.
Holy shit.
That's a lot of 6s.
And 5s.
Holy
Because
shit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sixes. So 36. 46. 53.
Damn, Rada, you're scary.
So even with his legendary resistance, he still took 26 damage.
Holy shit.
High five! Yeah, we're my dice.
Okay. So
You see why those are my fireball dice?
legendary action. He's going to. He's got to focus on his Aziraphale. And
Because he's noticed who the healer is at this point.
yeah, he knows now that that is the healer. Let's see.
fuck.
So that is 5 Motivation Ray. So that's a
Ooh.
save. Constitution saving throw. That is a fail.
Ooh, what kind of save is it?
That was a Constitution saving throw. He rolled an 11.
Ooh. With his good con, it's gonna hurt. But you see why I use these for fireball.
That was a damn good roll, too. Holy shit.
9 and a Aziraphale falls unconscious.
My baby.
Does anything happen with
Thank
against
you.
zero damage? No. Okay. So yeah, he is now unconscious. So Aziraphale is down. Okay. So it is now Neek's turn. Pose. Alright, he's going to take another legendary action to shoot Aziraphale again.
I'm gonna have to get to sleep.
And that's an 8 petrification rate. He auto fails and turns to stone. That makes it his turn. So he is then going to shoot 3 rays at you. Go ahead and roll 3d10. Any duplicates reroll.
4, 6, 5.
So 4, 5, and 6. Alright, so make a dex saving throw.
That's a 9.
Okay, a 9. You are now slowed for a minute. Your speed is half. You can't take reactions, and you only can take an action or a bonus action. Okay, so a 5. Make a Constitution saving throw.
That's a net 20.
Okay, you succeed at that. And you're going to take
38.
half damage. I'm going to just use the average of 23.
Okay.
You take 23 damage, necrotic.
What? Oh, you want to play?
What's the last save I need to make?
And what was the last? 6?
6.
Make a strength saving throw.
That's a 17.
17 saves. You are not telekinetically pushed. Okay.
He wants to throw me.
He does. I don't know. He's just obsessed with it. Okay.
Why are you so obsessed with me? God.
Oh, I've been apparently using my beholder stats for the eye beams instead of Death Pirate. Okay. Good to know moving forward. Okay, so
Is that
it's your
good
turn.
for us or bad for
Oh,
us?
it's bad for you.
That tyrants are very powerful
It just
creatures.
raises the saves and the damage output, potentially.
Not 20 on the attack roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Critical,
That's
critical?
a-
Well, that is a critical. I always say that.
22 and a crit.
Okay.
So the crit
Full
first.
hit.
Crit does 20.
20. Okay.
The other one does 16, so 36 in total.
36. So how much does the second damage do?
16.
16. So. Okay. So that makes it the end of your turn. He's going to do a legendary action to shoot you with another eye ray.
Fuck you! 7.
7. That is going to be a wisdom saving throw on your part.
23.
23 saves. You are not falling asleep.
Immune to it anyway.
Oh, you're immune to it. All right. So it is now Rada's turn.
It needs to make me another dex saving throw.
Okay. He's going to auto succeed with a legendary resistance.
Okay.
He's sick of this lightning shit.
There goes the eye. The eye already fell to the ground, so.
These are... Okay, so,
Not quite as impressive as the last one, but
No, but still. I still got 3 6s and a couple 5s. So 6, 12, 18, 20, 25, 30, 36, so 18.
18. Okay. So 18 damage.
Yep.
Okay. It's going to be his turn. Legendary action to shoot you with
Another 7.
another 7. Okay.
So auto
Sleep
fail
ray.
anyway.
Auto fail. Does nothing. Okay. So then it is Neek's turn. Neek, you're stoned. So stoned, man.
Shit, man.
Okay, and it's then Aziraphale's turn. Aziraphale can't do anything. He's going to take the last legendary action to shoot Aziraphale
Why would he bother to shoot a statue?
to break it.
You think you'd want to deal with things that are still shooting at him first?
And he is going to... This could potentially kill him depending on what I roll. A 9 is Disintegration Ray.
We just got him back!
And Aziraphale is poofed into dust. It is now his turn.
I don't think we have a raise strong enough to bring him back.
What was the
What up?
Just because I was curious and I'm a statue and can't do shit right now. A little bit of research does suggest that his eye works against his own race.
Really?
Yes.
Oh. I'm not gonna take it back. Moving forward, I will have that
Right, I'm just saying which direction is the eye on the ground facing.
facing, like, you know what? I don't have a scatter die on me, but I will say cardinal directions.
Okay.
So, north, south, east, or west? North, south, east. So, north, south, east. North, east, south. It is facing him. So, he is going to... It's basically facing this way. So, for sake of brevity, he is this way. He is just out of it.
Okay.
Which comes to his turn. And he's going to double dash, 100 feet, goes through the hole in the ceiling, and he's out of sight. He's running.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Double checking something very quickly.
Okay.
Give me a moment. Okay, so that's... I forgot I had that. Son of a bitch. I've been forgetting to put the effects of Bracers of Archery this entire time.
What's that? Braces of archery?
Yeah.
Oops.
Fuck. One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Hang on. Shit, no, I can't actually move that far. Because I'm slowed.
Yeah.
That's as far as I can move.
Okay.
I think the beholder's getting away, guys.
So he is 100 feet in the air because he double dashed. Which means he's right in the hole.
Oh, so he's still in the hole in the ceiling.
Yeah, because you moved, you now have a vantage point.
Pity I can't take an action this turn. How long does that slow last?
Minute.
Shit. Or until I get to the range of that eyeball.
Yeah.
Well, you just move. You can still fire.
Slow. You can either take a move action.
No, you can either take an action or a bonus action.
Your speed is
Oh,
halved. You can either take an action
Fuck.
or a bonus action.
I'm dumb.
Yes, you can still fire.
Firing both shots.
Nat 20.
That's a nat 20.
I need the baby.
That is a nat 20.
I need the baby. You're being one.
Ironically, I probably did less damage with that than I would have with just 2 regular hits, but
You're being mine.
22 damage.
22 damage. Okay.
Fuck you!
Tell me what happens. For real this time.
Okay. As he's trying to climb up into the hole, the arrow goes straight up through right here and out the top of his skull.
Okay.
Just
So, it travels up. You see it just... There's a moment where, like, the energy from your arrow hits the glowing red from his spectral eye as it... And you see rays of light come out of it, and it...
fuck.
And it dusts
Behold.
down. And that's when you see the whole area around, as every statue, the eyes in each one of them begin to glow red. Boom, 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 boom. And they all explode simultaneously. So it is going to be 1, 2...
What the fuck did he set up?
Aziraphale was already dust.
Yep.
Wait, are these all statues that he created, or?
He did something. You're not sure what. Okay, so...
Fuck. Well, I'm asking if Neeq explodes.
Probably.
I hope not. I
I
like
hope not. I'd be real upset.
Rada, make a dexterity saving throw. Kaitla, make a dexterity saving throw. You automatically fail.
Yep.
Modified 20.
Modified 20, okay.
19.
So you're going to take half damage. You're also going to take half damage from this.
Fucking exploding runes.
That was a 4. So you both take 19 damage. And your foe is already dust. You go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you crumble to dust as you're exploded automatically because you're a statue.
Yep.
Unfortunately, so. Ooh!
Expensive effects.
The throne room collapses and you are now buried under rubble.
Frick.
I think dwarven construction should be more sturdy than this.
Well, the beholder fucked shit up, so.
And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Ah!
I mean, we're basically screwed because I don't either of us have any way to get out.
You still have that book to contact the.
Yeah, but I'm pinned under rubble.
I mean, it
How
depends on
deep?
how deep the rubble is.
Right.
Because if it's 5 feet, then
Well,
oh wait, nope, I don't have that. I don't have that spell slot.
considering the size of this place, it's probably a lot more than 5 feet of rubble.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's a pretty safe
You're
assumption.
also under mithril and gold.
That's right.
You know, mithril is lighter than regular metal, luckily.
So is gold.
But it's not
So
rock.
is gold,
Because
but-
that would
yeah.
be what I'm thinking of.
It is not. It's not rock.
No,
Underneath
gold
the
is
tiles,
easy to-
there is some. There were spots
bend.
that were disintegrated from the battle. So, okay, that was an extreme challenge, by the way. That
No
was
shit.
a challenge rating 13 to a 14, back to back, that you guys just fought.
And we're what, level 9?
Yeah. I
We
don't
can
put
now
fair
level
fights, man.
We could have gone somewhere else and done other stuff first.
You could have,
But we didn't.
but you didn't. That's okay.
Yep.
You still succeeded. 2 of you died, but you succeeded.
How the fuck are we gonna fix those two?
If we can. I don't know if we can.
There are spells that will let you bring back disintegrated people.
But
Just
we
a matter
have
of
to
finding a caster.
Yeah.
Raise Dead will do it if you can find one in the next 10 days.
So, Aziraphale would still be dead, but if he was in that anti-magic ray, he wouldn't be dust.
I mean, technically for you, all we need to find is a chunk you cast flesh to or stone to flesh, and then cast a raise spell.
He would still be crumbled. Yeah. So he wouldn't be disintegrated because the anti-magic ray
Right, he would still
have,
be dead from the explosion.
but the explosion would have. So you're gonna have to find pieces of Neeq and Aziraphale.
Which you can do with... You can at least find a piece
Yes.
of Neeq using the eye, because it will reverse the flesh, the stone.
Okay, so that was an extremely deadly challenge back to back. So I'm gonna say that is 4 checkpoints right there.
Okay, so that's a level plus 3 checkpoints.
All right, so Dave, what have you learned?
That Beholder's main eye will affect its raise. Like I thought it did.
Yeah, I did not know that. I did not
I remember that from second edition, because they have to actually close their main eye to use their raise
Rada.
on you.
Holy shit. A lot of their rays rely on you failing a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, so they casters and people with strong wills are pretty good against beholders. Okay.
Except for the
Neek.
whole casting ability. Shit, I find carpet's buried too.
Neek is dead.
For now, we'll see. If I'm gonna come up with a secondary character just in case, because I know we're going to try to revive them, but there's always a chance
There
they'll
is
fail.
a chance.
Yeah.
There is
So
a
I'll
chance.
come up with a secondary character. But Neek can be a little bit of a badass sometimes when the dice are
You
cooperative.
Prince
Yeah.
of Persian across the fucking wall, man.
I
Onto
wrote a beholder.
You went full Monster Hunter.
That was great. Okay, so there's Kaitla.
That barkeep had a surprisingly strong will.
No, yeah, no shit. Yep.
I did not expect that from a barkeep.
That barkeep was faking it this whole time.
Those under the thrall of a beholder. Because I'm assuming that everyone was under the thrall of the beholder.
Yes. Yep.
Not the brightest.
Yeah. They pretty much do what they're told.
Yeah,
So.
not the brightest.
Okay.
Dominate monster, hell of a drug.
Neek.
Well, we learned that things turn into zombies or undead things when they die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rays of Lagaire seem to
Don't like
have
that.
an undeath effect. Okay.
The rays of Lagaire can raise intelligent undead. That's a
Yeah.
really important thing to note.
That's scary.
Because that could be anything from fucking mummies
Because
to vampires to lichens.
yeah, if you know, there is a zombie beholder stat block, but it was a death tyrant that came out of it,
Is the equivalent of a fucking beholder lich.
basically. Yep. Rada.
Our magic carpet's really useful and we should remember we have it more.
Yes. Yes, it is. Neek.
I need to fix this so I actually get the fucking bonus from that fucker in there. Just don't fucking.
Well, hopefully we now have one of the pieces needed for the ritual, but we're not 100% sure because people like to write shit in riddles.
Very true. Kaitla.
I need to remember I have fucking bracers of archery.
That whole time.
That attack bonus and damage bonus would have been fucking nice.
Yep.
Alright, Rada.
That's arrows. I'm starting to run out. I only have 20 of them left.
Rada now knows why beholders are so fucking terrifying.
Yeah. First hand of
Yeah.
the power of a beholder.
Well, to be fair, Neeq now knows what a beholder is. But
Last night.
Sometimes Neeq has decent ideas,
Okay. Like what?
like jumping on the eye. Because had we actually known that the anti-magic zone.
That would have been a great
is-
strategy. Then
Yeah.
I'm very sorry. That was my bad as a DM.
No, that's fine.
That was my bad as a DM.
I'm gonna sit here doing magic.
I learned something.
Actually,
You know
quick
what?
look at
You
this.
guys taught the DM. I'm gonna give you an extra one for that
Yay.
because you guys
I just
taught
want
the
to check one
DM
quick
something.
thing.
Research.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, something important to note. It says right here, following magical eye rays.
Yep. So
So yeah, it definitely would affect it.
yeah, since you guys taught the DM something, I'm gonna give you an automatic point there. This is gonna be the last round. Kaitla, what have you learned?
Beholders are really fucking sore losers.
What makes you think that?
He blew the whole fucking building up.
That's okay. That's very true. He rigged the whole place.
That's
to,
something I would do.
Yeah, he rigged the whole place to explode upon his death. Okay.
Everything really
Right.
fucking hates Aziraphale.
Yeah, it's the
He's the healer.
healer
I know,
healer
I get
aggro
it.
man. It's so bad. It's so
And
bad.
unfortunately, our tank is not an aggro tank. I'm a DPS tank.
I get it.
Technically, Aziraphale's also playing tank because he's got a good AC, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, too much aggro.
Neeq is learning she needs more options against flying enemies.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely need something that allows you to close the distance there. That's something that Grog ran into a lot in fucking Critical Role. He was
No, okay.
constantly circumvented by distance.
Does the checkpoint requirement raise at level 10?
No, it's always 8 until level 20.
So we're level
well,
11
even,
now.
Even past that, yeah. So that is a total of 9 checkpoints that you have gotten.
Dave,
So I believe you have skipped level 10.
Yeah, we did.
read the last line under the anti-magic code.
The area works against the beholder's own lies. It says it in the fucking book. Oh,
In
well.
the future, make sure to double check.
Oh yeah. No, like I said,
Baby.
I made a mistake.
Oh,
I-
Jesus
That-
Christ.
That fight would have been a little bit
Uh,
easier.
A little bit. Just a little
There's
bit.
also something else important to note. Death Tyrants don't have an anti-magic code.
Yeah, no, they have a negative effect. I know that.
That is terrifying.
That's why he was focusing on Aziraphale with his negative eye.
Yeah.
So you guys wouldn't
Can't regain
HP
hit
back.
points.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take my sheet with me so that I can level up at some point.
Okay.
It's terrifying.
Because we have 2 levels to
Awesome,
go.
but terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh, I get cool shit at starting at level 10.
Okay, so let's do the outro.
We love you guys.
So thank you guys for joining us today. We have 2 downed party members,
Frick
and
frack.
the other 2 members are stuck inside of a brainwashed town. Who knows if that effect has actually faded or not?
And just bring the eye with you. It'll be fun.
And they do have possession of the Beholder Eye, but they are currently in a very rocky
Precarious position.
situation.
I hate you so much.
Yeah.
Eat shit.
All right, guys. See you next time. We're not gonna be here next week playing Final Fantasy. I'll probably stream something else. Maybe it'll be.
We're not gonna be here next week playing D&D.
We won't play D&D. We'll probably stream something else because she is meeting some friends from out of state, which is gonna be yay for her. So
Yay.
That also
Yay.
works for me because I'm going to a concert.
So we'll see you the week after. We'll continue this adventure and see what happens. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Toodaloo.